right, guys, welcome back to the Imaxit YouTube channel. I'm your host, JD. If you're new, please do smash that like button, share, and definitely subscribe. If you're a member of the channel, massive respect to you lot. And how to become a member, if that join button is available to you, please do click it and YouTube will help you along the way. All right, so this is a Give Back Friday version of the Content Crack, in which we try to cover it very early in the day and do the topics at hand. But we're going to put it in sync with the Reggae Boyz abroad. All right, so we're going to give you some information on players to watch for the Reggae Boyz and ask some questions along that line as well. But we have to stick by the title as well. So we have Leon Bailey. Was he treated unfairly by the fans? What form is Leon Bailey truly in? And what was he? Was it okay for what he did? So we're going to give you all information on that, and then we have to talk about the team standards going forward. If what you said is kind of a negative towards the three questions above, all right, players to watch and players needed for the new fixtures, which is next month. All right, yes. So let me get straight into it, people. Let me start with the top. Was he treated fairly by the fans? What are we talking about? Leon Bailey for Aston Villa and Jamaica. People said, I saw majority Jamaicans saying that he was treated unfairly and it's not as bad and all sorts of stories. So we have to go with it, at it as an unbiased personal look at all the things and try and come to a conclusion. So I'm not going to come to my conclusion as yet, but that is the starting point. Was he treated fairly by the fans, both Aston Villa and Jamaica? All right, so let me start with the screen right here. So we're going to just look through it. So a season so far, that is the best way to look at it, because if you have a season and the season not looking good, then the fans would have a reason to say, yes, you're not good enough and you deserve the bashing. All right, even though sometimes people said that you can't deal with people a certain way because it might come off, you can harm them even more. All right, so I don't agree with the fans them disrespecting them inside their Instagrams and stuff. I don't agree with none of those things. All right, yes, but let me talk about the football part of this thing. All right, yes. So far in the Premier League, 4 games played. 4 games played, guys. 4 games played for Aston Villa. So let me pull up the Aston Villa games that was played. All right. Yes. So these are the 4 games that was played in for Aston Villa. Aston Villa played Newcastle. So we're going to click up this one just to show you, and we will keep it in context. So we're going to go from Premier League, then we go to the Conference League, because sometimes it can be manipulated. Yes, so let me deal with it first. So we're going to deal with the Premier League first. So Premier League, they played Newcastle. That's Aston Villa played Newcastle, Burnley, Liverpool. So Newcastle, Everton, Burnley, and Liverpool. Newcastle, Everton, Burnley, and Liverpool. Those are the 4 teams they played. Leon Bailey featured in only 3 of those games. 3 of those games in the Premier League. All right, so let me go to the first one, which is Newcastle. They lost that one very bad. All right, 5-1. All right, so let me pull up Leon Bailey right here. Leon Bailey was actually a starter in this one. He was the 3rd worst player on points. So he had a 6.2 in this game. All right, Kanza and Cash was worse than him. All right, so he was the 3rd worst starter in this game. So let me pull up the stats on the screen. He only played 45 minutes. He was pulled after 45 minutes. He was pulled after 45 minutes. In that 45 minutes, he had 27 touches. Out of those 27 touches, he tried 14 passes and completed 5. Only 36%. That is poor. All right, that is poor. All right, yes. He attempted 3 crosses, completed none. And he attempted 2 long balls, completed 1, which is 50%. Still decent right there. Ground duels, he attempted 5. completed 1 out of the 5. That is not good enough. Aerial duels, 1 of 1. That is good because you know that he's not a physical player. So I always give the smaller players them, the aerial duels them, solid. All right. Yes. So remember, he had 27 touches. He lost the ball 16 times out of 27 touches. That is also poor as well. And he was fouled once. That is good because you're giving back something to your team. Interception, 1. Defensive play, that is decent as well because it's defensive play. All right, we have to make sure we give people credit where it's deserved and everything. But for this performance, and you look at the stats itself, you watch the game itself, I think that if they wanted to go back to their narrow system, which they tend to want to go back to first, he was one of the first person you would have pulled off the pitch. And it was accurate. He was poor in that first half. So that's the first game for the Premier League. So he failed in that miserable. All right, he failed in that one. We have to be honest to ourselves. All right, so that is the first game. So after that, now they had the Everton game. The Everton game for the second Premier League game. All right, for the second Premier League game. He started this one. He played 63 minutes in this one. All right, he had 1 goal and 1 assist. Brilliant from him. He had 37 touches. In that 37 touches, he completed 25 of 30 passes, which is 83%. 1 key pass, which turned out to be the assist. 1 cross attempted, that was not good. 2 of 2 long balls, perfect. Big chance created, it was the assist, so it's 1. 1 shot on target, 1 off target, so clearly you score a goal out of that. That is 50% of your shooting. That is very good. Dribbles attempted, 2 of 2, perfect. Ground duels, 1. 2 of 3, perfect. He never entered into any aerial challenges. And possession lost 7 times out of 37. Much better. That is good as well because that is 30 other touches that he never gave it away. Committed 1 foul, and that's about it on the defensive end. Thought that this was a passing match, a passing grid of higher proportion. So with what he did in the first game, combined with this one, I want to say, all right, then I will still give him a passing grade. All right, because this game was so good. All right, if I wanted to go deep in it, he missed a big key sitter early on, but we are not going to go there. Let me just leave that and move on to what he did, which 2 of them combined, good so far. All right, are just above a pass because the next one was a poor game, and the next one is a good game, and it's a 8.3, so that is over the top of good because good is like a 7. All right, so 8.3 would have been 1 point add for very good. All right, so the third match now, the third match was Burnley. He never played in that game. He never played in that game at all. That's the third match, you know. So 1 game, he came off in the 45th minute. That is poor. The next game for Burnley, he never played at all. All right, and then now we have the Liverpool game to enter. All right, so the Liverpool game to enter. Let me minimize this a little because I wanted to show you. So the Liverpool game. Let me move on to the Liverpool game. All right. The Liverpool game. He never started in the Liverpool game, but he came in for Diego Carlos. Diego Carlos got injured between the 18th to the 20th minute, so that's when the substitution took place. So he came in straight for Diego Carlos. So let me put it up back for Leon Bailey. In this game, Leon Bailey had 46 minutes played, all right, because he was subbed on and subbed off in the second half, which they said is a disrespect. He had 17 touches in that time, 6 of 10 passing, which is 60%. 1 key pass in this one. The crosses, 1 of 1, which is good. 2 long balls, 2 of 2, which is good. And his dribbles attempted, 3 of 2, which is good. Ground duels, 1, 3 of 2, which is good. And he lost possession 7 times out of the 17. So it would still be good based on what he did in the game, and 1 clearance, which is a defensive output. So you want to say he was good there. But I have to add in the big mischance in it as well. That was not put on the stats because why it was not put on the stats? It was because he never actually kicked the ball. But it was a poor miss. Others, anyone watched the game would have known about that incident. And that's why sometimes the stats alone cannot tell you the truth, because you would know about the incident because he never connected with the ball and take the shot. So it would never register as a big miss. But people that watches the game would have known that he had a big miss in that same game. All right? Yes. So for this, he had a pass mark based on his stats here. But if you add the big miss on it, and the outer position, he would have dropped down to it. But we're going to keep this stats right here. So with his performances over all the 3 games he played so far, it would have been okay. Let me give him okay. All right. So he would have been okay in the Premier League. And then now, because he only played in only 3 games in the Premier League, and in total he has a minutes of 51 out of the 4 games. So clearly, he's not a part of the key part of the game itself based on the amount of game time he's getting in the Premier League. But he had other games that he played in, which is 2 Conference League qualifiers. All right, so the Hibernia first and second game he played in them. All right, so the first game, let me get his stats up right here. For the first game, he has a 7.9. All right. So 7.9, 69 minutes played, 1 goal in the game, 39 touches, and his passes was much better again, 23 of 25, which is 92. 1 key pass in the game, 3 of 3 long ball, 2 shots. All right. Dribbles, 3 out of 2 completed. Ground duels, 5 out of 8. And aerial duels, he missed that 1 with 7 possession lost. Was fouled twice, which is good again. You know, I rate the was fouled part highly. All right. Tackles 1, and dribble pass 1 time. Decent game for him in that one. 7.9, that is over the 7, that is 0.9 over the 7. And then the second game for the Hibernia, I thought that he was very good in this one as well. All right, he was very good in this one. As you could see, he has an 8.6 right here. So he's a passing grade. 90 minutes played. All right, 1 goal in this one, 39 touches, 100% passing accuracy, 3 key passes, 3 of 3 long ball, 2 big chances created, 2 shots on target, dribbles 3 of 2, and ground duels 3 of 4. Possession lost twice, and in the defensive department, you have 1 interception and 1 tackle. So this was more of his best game played, period. It doesn't matter what the opponent is, but this would be his best game played, period. All right. So with that said, those are the games that he was featured in. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Was it fair for his treatment? And obviously, you know about the Jamaican games. So was it fair? In the Premier League, I would say he got over a pass grade in the Premier League. He got over a pass grade in the Premier League. All right? I'm going to come. So in the Premier League, he got over a pass grade. But if you put the combination between the timing that he spent in the Premier League, which is 51 minutes, an average out of 3 games played, that shows you that you have not done what persons would want from you, because you're literally on the field and you're not injured. All right. Yes. And you got a double sub and you got a sub in 45 minutes. So pretty much it's only 1 game he played good in the Premier League. So to be honest, in the Premier League, if people said you're one of the worst players in the team, nobody can complain. And you have to be honest with you have to agree on that side, because you played 3 games out of 4. They refused to put you on 1. Brought in a new substitution, Zaniola, on 1, and never choose to put you on. And when they put you on, they sub you half. And when they started with you in the Manchester Newcastle game, they subbed you half because they thought that you were the one stopping the team. So in that context, in the Premier League, I could see where people going at him. And then now with the combination between the 1 game that he played good, which is the Everton, and then the 2 games he played good in the conference qualifiers, you could say that yes, he's having an okay season so far. But you can't take away what happened in the Premier League to just look at what he did in the actual Conference League, because the Conference League opponent is lower division than what you're facing in the Premier League. And in the Premier League, you have not lived up to that billing. So I could see where people said that you are not at the level. You see where it's coming from? So we can give him his credit that he turns up in certain matches, and in certain equally amount of matches that you turned up in, you are bad in the others. So we have to be honest to ourselves. Either you don't play or you're bad in the others, because you're bad in 2. Or you're bad in 1, the one that you got substituted in, and you're okay in the next one that you got double subbed in. All right, let me put it in the right frame of mind, because I don't want people to say that I'm biased towards it. But Let me know if it's the same way you're going. That's my conclusion to hit right there. All right. Yes. So let me just take the comments and then we move on to the next one. All right. We are moving on to the next one because I think this is a good show. As you come in, please do smash the like button, share, and subscribe. We have what 90 odd people here. Thanks for being here. Sheridan, massive respect for the Friday. Doing big up yourself, man. Thanks for being here. Samson, how you doing, man? Alj, big up. Martin, big up. DNA, blessings. How you doing? 3 goals in 3 games. That is not accurate because I've listed out 6 games. No, 5 games. And so it's not 3 goals in actual 3 games. It's 3 goals in 5 games played. All right. Yes. So Andre, stop skew the reality. All right. Andre Gray after the Saudi Pro League. Nice move for him. One thing, JD breaking down everything. Yes. Yes. Because we don't want to leave here and people said I'm biased against the player. So I have to make sure I brought everything to the fore and tell you the truth because I realize that a lot of people screw it because maybe they have favoritism towards certain things. So I can just bring everything and put it out there and you judge for yourself. All right. International duty, not vacation. So you are expected to conduct yourself as if you're at your club. We are going to come to that part now. Because remember, everything put together, that's what decide if the fans treated him fair. All right. Yes. Richie, big up yourself, man. Massive respect and continue doing the great work, my brother. And we are the ones who is being treated unfairly. Damn, Leon Bailey for never turning up for Jamaica. Well, Costas. I am just breaking down everything to give you a different look at it. Yeah. Mr. United, oh, you're doing, man. Massive respect. Dr. GG, long time, don't hear from you. Brian Burke in the building, massive respect. Triple E, I said, blessings, JD and Imaxit. Please remember to hit the like button as you join. But once all of you guys hit the like button, you can't stop with, man. You know the thing, man. So, bless up, Ghost Future. Oh, you doing, man? Sterling in the building. Double sub, yes. We're just putting out everything so you can understand. Bailey had 3 good games out of 5 in the Gold Cup. All right. We never match the Gold Cup in it. We only match the season coming up to this window. All right. Yes, that's what we did. Alj, bless up yourself. Unfair if Jamaica fix the damn midfield. The wingers will look better. All right. So he said unfair. Then we have Pagan in the building and Artalov. Massive respect. Thanks for being here. Bailey, a bug baller. Him for hold off the bench by January forward. Villa go sell him. All right. David, not happy about it. I'm giving everyone a chance. All right. Midnight Cowboy, bless up yourself. Bailey has the second best goal participation for Villa since the start of the season, but that does not mean you're the best player or what you did, Nitro. Nitro, I'm not going to spend this because you like to make things about you. And I say, give me your take and then move on. All right. Yes, I've moved it up around to not make it look one way, because if you say that, people would have looked at it different, but because you're trying to manipulate something. But if you put the Premier League different from the international window, from the actual conference, then you look at it different. All right, so stop hide from reality. I told you guys, we are Jamaicans. We should tell our people the truth because we want to see the best version of them. And no, you're not looking at the facts. You're lying. Because I've stated the facts now, and you are looking at something else to make a metric, because that's all you are, Nitro. I know you. Blessings. Dark Beskar, big up. JD, Bailey is not proven for JA, and that is just a fact. Well, we'll go to it, man. We'll go to it. Big up, JD. A great man was born on this day. And who was that? You? I think you want to say yourself was born on this day, you know. If it was yourself, happy birthday to Mr. Jason, and let me confirm so we can tell him happy birthday. We can all tell him happy birthday if that's the case. All right? Yes, if that's the case. All right, 1 second, guys. Let me share the video around so people can come in and then we can continue. All right? We don't want to jump to any conclusion. Nitro tried to screw reality and not realizing that if we are Jamaicans and if we keep on telling people lies, I think we are going to get nothing from them. And indirectly, it's going to come straight back to us. All right? Yes, it's going to come straight back to us. So telling the truth and setting a standard is always a good thing to do. Always a good thing to do. People like Nitro is not the best role model to follow. All right. Yes, he's going to make an excuse every single time for everybody. All right. So Cass, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Oh, Sheridan. Okay. Okay, no problem. Okay, no problem, Cass. It's okay, man. It's okay. Sometimes YouTube don't send the notifications out, so we have to just work with what we get. Yeah. So let me move on to the next one now. The next one. And what I want to get people involved in this one because this is the one to finish up if he was treated unfairly. And this is a situation. Let me give it to you. Let me try, kind of cut it up and give it to you. So a situation happened. He played in the Jamaica. Oh my God, this brother is so terrible, you see, man. Anyways, he played in the Jamaica. I'm gonna deal with Nitro. I'm gonna chop up Nitro and show him say him irrelevant 90% of the time. You get me? Because he want to try to cause an unnecessary problem, and every time we have a smoke him out, show him say I'm not ready. You know? Yeah. So, anyways, let me continue. Let me continue right here. The national team played two matches, right? Because this is the one that everyone kind of that's the straw that broke the camel's back, pretty much. You know, like Nitro trying to get on my nerves. You know, yeah. So, anyways, that is the straw that broke the camel's back. So he went out. They said Dali Sunday. So can someone confirm that Dali Sunday is actually on a Sunday? Because if it's on a Saturday night, which would be a Sunday morning, would have been different. Because I was watching Eddie Guna's video and he keep on saying Sunday night, but I know that events don't keep Sunday night like 9 o'clock to 11 o'clock. I know that they start like 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 12 in the morning or whenever police come and lock it up because I was a promoter as well. So I know that. So even though it might would have named Dali Sunday, it would have gone into the morning if it's actually on a Sunday. So can someone confirm it's actually on a Sunday or a Saturday night go into a Sunday? Because remember, a Dali Sunday would have meant a Monday morning. All right? You saw the context. All right. Thank you. Jason said it's a Sunday night, Monday morning. The context changed drastically. So Mr. Eddie Guna, the cut out the part of the video and make a correction then. Because Monday morning is completely different from Sunday. All right? Because Sunday starts from actually the Saturday night, according to what you're saying. You get me? It's closer to the training time because remember, they should be training on Monday. So you look at it completely different. So if you went out and you come back in from 1 o'clock to 4 o'clock in the morning and you have drunk things, it can't come out of the system before training. And that would have made you have a lackluster training. And obviously, once you don't have the best training, it would have jumped over into the match day just the same. And you can still carry things over from the match day. So really and truly, I look at it the opposite as to what Eddie Guna said. Completely opposite. If you go to a dance on a Monday morning and should train in the day, and you actually go there, it can affect you straight to the match itself. It can affect you straight to the match itself. So accuracy gives you a different look at thing. All right? You can go to a show without drinking alcohol. I do. Okay, Nigel. It said I've never said he drank. I said if that's it, because that's the argument that they're coming up with, say he drank it. So I'm saying if that's the case, it can affect him on the Tuesday because you look at it completely different. You get me? But if he didn't drink anything, that is a completely different story. But that's where they're attacking it from because they're saying people saw him drinking and doing his thing there. But where people was actually attacking it from, that's the persons that trying to cover up everything because you have a new form of the Justice League that come to cover up everything. So the Justice League tried to cover it up as it was his actual day off. But mathematically, how would it be a day off when the Sunday finishes and it's in the Monday would not be a day off. The Monday would be training time. So it would technically not be a day off. It would be a day that you should be on campus. You understand me? And that would have slid into what are the standards. You understand me? So if we can confirm that time when Dalio start and finish, it would have gone into Monday. And once it's a Monday, it would have been a time for you to be back into in actual office. And if that's not the case, that tells me that you're running a shamble as the Reggae Boyz and you're lucky to get points anytime. You get me? Yes. So you see when you put the facts together, oh, it actually makes sense. Yes, but justice leagues, them can always do their madness and make it seem like they actually want to get to the truth. You get me? Yeah, man. For me, if that's the case, exactly how everything was listed out, he was drinking and it ran into the morning hours of 3, that wouldn't be respectful to me. All right. I know about the other side that people talk about, which is the social media. I never took the social media side. I just sticked on actually just the facts. If that's what he did, that is a breach of everything. All right, and should be called into question. All right. So the question is, oh well, did he train? Question for the coaching. Yes, but Big Boss, I will not argue with you, but I'm just putting that on the table to give you my take. I'm going to drop the link, so anybody on planet Earth that wants to come on, you come on. But one thing I can tell you, you have to turn the camera on or else you're not going to be here. Because we have to set a standard. Yes, so once you have your camera on, you are perfectly ready to come and have a conversation. All right. And I'm welcoming you. All right. So hopefully you don't take it disrespectful. As to me saying you have to have your camera on, because I know a lot of people would take things disrespectful once they don't agree with it, you know, and that should not be the case. People have standards, all right? Yes, and my standard is I want the camera on so people can see who talking. So once we have to get a lawsuit or something, I can send it to you. All right. All right, guys, you have 123 in those. Massive respect. Let me know your take. And now is the time for people like Nitro to comment. All right. It's like Nitro to comment. All right. Now is the time for Nitro to comment. Give his take. All right. Nitro said, so the question is, oh, well, did he train? All right. Yes. So let me go back. Let me don't miss it. So was he treated fairly by the fans from both Aston Villa and Jamaica? Yes or no? Let me hear what the people have to say based off all the information that we have presented right here. All right? Yeah, man, the Justice League, man. Yeah, turn your camera on and everything is okay. Tycoon said that was drinking Red Bull and water. Some was just talking. Plus Gray was hurt. That's why he was subbed. Jamaica need to chill. Tycoon, I have not said I know for sure anything. I am just giving the statements here. And I don't know who you are, Tycoon. You have to present yourself right here to tell me who you are, and then people can take your information as valid. All right? But I will not say what you're saying is valid, but I will take it into consideration like everyone's answer. You get me? Yes. Dwayne said, yes, he was treated fairly. All right. And Pagan said, yes, JD. Mafeel said, Leon treated fairly. He was treated fairly. All right. So 2 persons so far. I guess a lot of people don't want their fingerprint on the internet. All right. So we need some fingerprints on the internet. All right. Yes. And we are not informing, but let's give you a take because that's how the show works properly. Yes. Let's give you a take. For me, on the Jamaica side, and just trick with this information, I just believe that if a person not being good enough, you should strive for more. So for me, my extra day, I'm taking it to find myself, not find myself at a party, because that can only lead to distraction. That is just coming from my opinion. It's just my opinion. So if others perceived it as disrespectful and lacking respect, and they want to lash out for that, I don't think it's bad. I think because you gave them something, because they knew that you're not playing good for the Jamaica national team, and they would want to see some effort. And them don't believe in that you going to this part would really relieve your stress and bring you into a better player or a better form. And so why they're going to stick on, I don't respect this, and I'm going to lash out because I am the one paying for tickets. I am the one watching these TVs. So we are the one that makes it possible for you to touch the field. So if anyone comes out and bash him for that, I have no problem. I even with what Tycoon said, just what you present to the people, people can cuss off that. So even if they can't prove that you're drinking alcohol, just what you did and based on how you're performing, people can always take it from that side. And that's just my opinion right there. If you have a different opinion, I have no problem for you to share it, all right? J. Ross, big up yourself, said, basically, we can't question either the coach or the player. Funny how quickly things and people change. Yes, that's why I said the new sets of justice leagues them, you know? Yeah, they are on the toes to make sure they cancel out anything. Yes, so the justice league them, yeah. But we know that our duty was always to come here and say what we saw, because obviously we have to hold people accountable, because our end goal should always be the national team. You want them to do as best as possible. So if you see a thing, you present it, you know, and the people decide. We can't hide it from the people. You get me? And that's why, for me, I cannot be into in two doors at once, because I do believe that I am a presenter to the people. So I can't be in a next door and saying that I'm a presenter to the people when the next door is connected to manipulate the presentation to the next door. It makes no logical sense. So I think that what I'm doing is what I have to do. And this is my thing. So you take it as how you want it. You take it as how you want it right there. I think I can't do more than what I am doing here. You know? Yeah. And I don't think I need to do more than what I'm doing here, because it's a different department. It can't be mixed, you know? Brian, big up yourself, said, yes, treated fairly. Treated fairly, not pulling his weight, and fans rightly letting him know. All right, fair enough. Nitro said, JD, Jamaicans hold their football players to a higher standard than their worthless politician. So, Nitro, we are the ones that should hold something accountable. So why we couldn't start from our football inside, hold it to a high standard, so other persons could look at it and say, look how the football community hold them to a higher standard, and they start behaving better. So it could trickle down to other things in the country start behaving better. So why you want to make you want to let a standard down? You saw your brain cells work, Nitro. You saw your brain cells work. So you can't be the change of nothing, you know. Everything has to remain the same until somebody else change it. So you can't be a leader then, Nitro, because you have to start from somewhere, you know. You have to start from somewhere. So you see it? That firebox smoke you out, Nitro. So you rub out Nitro. All right? Conroy, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. It's not long. It's not long for. But these parties with beautiful Jamaican girls get into the way. Oh, God, 80. All right. Omar Foley, big up yourself. Massive respect. Thanks for being here. All right. Valcano says, I realize people keep saying the party was Sunday. Technically, it's Monday, you know, JD, because every time after 12 a.m. would be a Monday. But that's what I'm saying. But I think, Valcano, they said that to fix the narrative. You understand me? They said that to fix the narrative. I'm telling you. So they are already coming out from a narrative. You get me? Because everything that I've stated out, I've separated Premier League, I've separated the conference qualifiers, separated the Jamaican games, separated the party, and put everything out so you can look at it and you decide for yourself. And when it puts that way, you can see what people are saying. You get me? Yeah. So you're perfectly right, Volcano. Bless up. Bless us. Nitro, me and him, me a bun up my Nitro. You know, the same fans don't support the team by buying tickets. Oh, you know that. Well, because people come and tell us, people not buy ticket. Nitro, come on, man. Come on, man. Nitro, people will set, Nitro, be a leader. Investigate things from everybody, not just the people you like. All right? You don't investigate, and then the people where you don't like, you go to investigate. Investigate everything. And believe me, most of the stories you hear is not actually accurate. It's cocoa juice them come and sell you. All right, exactly. JD was having a conversation with a friend who said people are trying to get Leon in a trouble. I was like, well, he was there, so him put himself in a position. Yeah, but those are just the sheep protect the sheeps them and the protector them. You get me? They are not in the real world, and they are the ones taking away Jamaica to adopt the real world standard, because most of them fail in the real world and have to go back and keep Jamaica in a fantasy land. So they always do these things. You get me? They can't, and that's why when they do come out, they can't act a certain way. But when they go back to Jamaica, they try to hold it down to this standard. So they are not improving you or your kids as well, because it takes everyone in the country to raise the standard. All right? Yes. The same fans don't support the team by buying tickets. Nitro, most of the people were in and around the JFF a free ticket them get. They never buying a ticket either. Nitro. So what difference them make from the people who want free tickets? They never buying a ticket either. Nitro. I have been in Belgium and buy a ticket and could have buy more ticket, but me decide me not gonna buy any. Nitro. So people buy them ticket, brother. All right, most of the people who use the free tickets them are the people who are in and around the JFF. Them are the one who actually get the free ticket. Nitro. But you see it, your brain clouded. Nitro. That's why I have a smoke your way. All right, so let me hear Tycoon now. He was drinking Red Bull, no any. He was promoting the game. People around him was drinking, but not him. But Tycoon, I have not Tycoon. The link is there. Come on, talk to people. Your wife's first choice, lie Mattel. Anybody so bold, now have no wife, and nobody wife, and a fee him first choice are the opposite way around. So go away, first choice. Ray Davis says, ask Craig Butler to buy 25 balls for Bailey, because all we are asking is for Bailey to pass the ball when he has the options and stop overdoing it. All right, the Justice League will tell you it was a day party. Is Jamaica national team fans different from his club fans? Because I think the clubs are more harsh. Yes, but Jamaican people want to cow down other Jamaican people, and that is a problem. So the Justice League start with that to make it feel you feel a way for you to actually can say something. So you should come out and spend your money, and them just enjoy your money. Them freely enjoy your money as well too, and gain out of your money as well. You understand me? Yes, and you should not talk about the product. Once you're spending the money, people, you can talk about the product because it's called standard. Lansdale, big of yourself, massive respect. The link is there. Lansdale, if you want, you can join. Is Leon and you, Bailey, former Jamaican football player? No. I don't know him from anywhere, just the information that I've always gathered. Omar Folin said, when asked what Bailey had to improve, he said Bailey has to be less predictable, but nothing about his work rate without the ball. Soon he may have to find a new club if he don't change. Jero said, just trust the process. People don't question anything, no matter what you see. Nigel says, you see how many vloggers keep watch along when a match is being played in Jamaica. Hypocrites, come support the team. All right, Nitro, I am not in Jamaica, and I can bet you $1 million that I bought 50 times the amount of ticket you bought to go to a Jamaican match. I can bet you that. All right, so I have all rights to do my vlogging, and people tell me to come here because I am studying football, so they want me to give my perspective on it. All right, Mr. Nitro. So if you're in, make sure the next time you send me a picture, Nitro, of you being the game, and make sure you show me at least just buy 3 tickets, Nitro. I'm not even asking you to buy more. 3 tickets. If every game you buy 3 tickets, Nitro, I buy 15 and give away. With nobody money put here, we just buy the 15 ticket of whatever choice you want. Just buy 3 of the dearest tickets, and I buy 15 of the dearest ticket, Nitro. You understand me? Yes. Go sit down, Nitro. Yes. Go. Take me on. Take me on. I will give the other people and the tickets them. With the people where you cost, I will give them the ticket free. Because a lot of talk, I want to spend $1. You know, yeah, man. Me have a call you out, Nitro. Stop trying to diss other people, and the other people, when I tell you for diss other people, you not diss them because of them a benefit out of what you are talking about. And I talk about other people for come and spend. That's it. Nitro, me a good brethren, you know. So no make me smoke you out, you know. All right? Just be positive, people. These are just allegations. Be positive. No, man, we just brought it up because that was a part of the show. And we wanted to go through the players them that will be playing and who to look out for. You get me? Because that's the thing. If you don't educate yourself on what's going on, you will not know what's going on. So if you don't watch the teams that the players playing on, you can hear people come and sell it. The Avengers will come and sell a cocoa juice. Or the Justice League will come and sell a cocoa juice because some of them don't even watch the games as well. So they don't know nothing. So when the team pick and people say, oh, Harry Tom in the team, them don't know nothing. Them are just a sell narrative. You get me? But the reason why we have a problem as to who in the team, because we are watching other players them. You know? We are saying, but every time I play very good, you know, because we watch 20 games or 45 games. Me and Jason just watch games and I write down things and I do things for see what them really are doing, you know? And you are tell people say our next man for the team. Obviously because you're not watching the game. You understand me? So we have to do a job. Nitro, come on. Pastor Nabili, yeah man, Pastor Nabili, yeah. Our Jamaicans are too hypocritical. Leon is wrong. You get a day off, work to improve on your craft and not party. If it was any of the British-born players, you wouldn't hear the end. Yeah man. I think so. All right. Igor Republic says, JD, can you go into the details about 1, Jamaica advancing, 2, Cuba? I did that video yesterday in Igor Republic, but because it was in the day and it was short, YouTube only linked it up today. So it's still on the channel. I did an entire breakdown of that video. Yes, so Pastor, how are you doing? Hope all is well with you and the family. Pastor, freeze. Pastor. All right, so let me take our Pastor and then we bring back Pastor people, all right? You know, let me kick Pastor off. All right, Pastor, come back on. Yeah, come back on, Pastor. Yeah, Nitro, they didn't remove him. I have to smoke out Nitro, man, because Nitro, I try to come sell him Justice League fake juice, you know? The last time I called out the Justice League master, same rich. 20 I'm gonna give me, you know. So these people, how you can talk to them people can talk and them not do nothing, you know. You have to talk from a standpoint of you doing something, you know. So JD, Leon, or Damian Lowe, Abala, are them just have potential? You can only have potential for so long, you know. At some point you have to start showing potential, you know. I'm not saying none of them didn't, because I saw Damian Lowe playing games and I thought that it looked good. Obviously, I never saw Damian Lowe at the Premier League level. So, at the Premier League level, so I don't know how to properly grade him. But I saw him at the MLS level, saw him in Middle East, and I saw him for the national team. And I wouldn't put him up amongst the highest level of centre backs, you know. But I think in the region, he's a decent centre back in the region. That's what I would put it at. You know? Yeah. Pastor, go ahead, Pastor. How are you doing?
Good morning. I am doing fairly well. It has been a while since I'm able to join, so you know, I'm happy to be around with all of the different isms and schisms flying around.
Mm-hmm.
I will restrict myself to stay within the topic that you have. And since they ask about Damian Lowe, I just want to revert to a stream you had earlier this year or late last year when I made the statement that as we seek to improve the team, I would not necessarily throw away a Damian Lowe, and that would be because of him giving of himself during the time when we did not have better. But certainly when there is a better player, I don't believe we should continue to hold
Pastor,
ourselves.
sorry about that. They said turn the phone sideways if you have that option. You know.
Yes, yes, there's always the option to turn the phone sideways.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry, sir,
Yes.
Pastor. Go ahead.
So right now, I believe that Damian Lowe, if even if he's not making it in the starting 11 by merit, certainly by his performance, which based on the fluctuations would put him at an average player. I believe as we seek to get better amongst better competition, we'll need to get better than average players. I have bigger issues with the Jamaica team now than Damian Lowe because I believe the blind, if they are not able to see, will feel the impact of the need to upgrade from Damian Lowe. So I think Deshaun Bernard looks to have the pedigree to cement a place beside the Jamaican player that is supposed to be the first name on the team sheet. So we'll see where that goes from there, which might lead into the bigger issue, which this topic is not really about, of whether or not our coach is an average coach or the coach at the level to take us forward. But I'll leave it at that because I want to stay within the confines of the title that you're working with.
Yeah. Why have this thing on the screen? People, I'm very sorry. Let me take this off the screen. All right. Well, JD, what do you think about Jude Bellingham possible playing for Jamaica one day in the midfield? It's not possible for the man to play for Jamaica. Jesus God. Oh Lord. Yeah, go ahead, Pastor. Continue. Oh Lord.
Yes. JD, according to the title that you have, it was barely treated fairly. We
Yes.
are we are foolish to be in this present dispensation and not be mindful of what is called your e-profile. Your activities on social media, when you go for a job interview, when you're processed for any what you would call position at all, people look at your e-profile. So a player who considers himself a professional, knowing that they have a big following, you cannot, within 24 hours before an international game or a major club game, be partying. It doesn't matter if you consume alcohol or not. The fact that you're not in your bed resting is counterproductive to you being called a responsible professional. So it is not a matter. I hear people on the stream saying he was drinking Red Bull. The chemical construct of Red Bull is said to race your heart. And over time, its consumption damages your heart. That is what is out there. If you Google the nutritional value of Red Bull, these things are out there. So don't even set him up to say he's drinking Red Bull. The fact within 24 hours before an important game, no professional player is going to be deemed responsible to be at a party. One, there's music playing. That music that is playing based on the tempo of the music, based on the range of the music, is going to be unbalancing you significantly. By the time you get in your bed for 2 hours to be settled to go to training or what you would call light training for a game the evening, that is pure irresponsibility. It doesn't matter what you drink. If he had only drank water, the fact that he was where he's not, his body is not at rest, is counterproductive. And there need to be standards. I want to get a question to Coach Hallgrimsson, you know. When will Hallgrimsson become in charge of the national team? Because by everything that is happening, Hallgrimsson is a puppet in the hand of JFF. He's not in charge of this national team. And if he answers that he is in charge of the national team, then I am going to say Hallgrimsson must go. Because what is happening is pure stupidity and irresponsibility. It needs serious investigation into what is happening with the management of the national team. And I would want Hallgrimsson to state that he is the person in charge of what is happening. And then I would start the campaign to get rid of him. Because no productive national team in the world operate this way. You have a failing system of play for the last 3 games, and the coach has not changed it. And he's talking about progression. Javian Brown, and I'm not faulting the player, has given off his best. But all the eyes that look on sees that he's not at the level that Jamaica team is being spoken about getting to. These are glaring irregularities that if the coach is in charge, why are they not being addressed? The next thing, when Hallgrimsson took the job, and this is the fundamental problem I'm having right now. He spoke about John Wall's ability to create database and have things that they can use. Yet Hallgrimsson is on public media saying that CFAS, that the Jamaican failed coach over so many programs, has been continually telling him about CFAS. What is John Wall doing? Where's the database? All of these things need to be answered. Why does he need to take information from those xenophobes whose their only motive is to have their way in selling the locally born JPL playing players? That has not changed. And that is why the JFF makes no effort to improve the surfaces in the country. It is only an advantage to the players who were born and brought up on those surfaces. Jamaica will never play well because the best of our team is going to always come from the diaspora. They are not used to playing in a pigsty. So Jamaica has no advantage nowhere on the field of play. Not with the coach, not with the surface we're playing with, nor the players that the JFF continues to funnel through the team. And I challenge anybody who want to be bootlickers for any of the players to discredit what I am asking about.
All right, Pastor. All right, so people, let me see. We have 170 in the house. Get the likes up on the video. We have not even hit a 70 on likes. So if you can go to straight to 200, that would be good. All right. Yes. So Andrew said the players were promoting the game at Dali Sunday. Okay. All right. So why you need a management? Why they can't do their own job? Why the players has to be promoting anything? Why these management seems to just love to talk? Everything aside from actually doing their jobs. I think they need to start do their jobs then. They need to have a promotion team and they need to go out and do their job. The players then need to go and play the match, promote the match. What are we saying? What are we saying? How long you know the game is going to be in Jamaica? So what is Dennis Strong's job? What is all of the other people running a football, where I go at the football matches them job? What? The
JD,
players them there promote the match?
JD, permit me to interject here. Was Demarai Gray in Clarendon at the Garvey Massey High School on Monday?
Yes, yes.
Good. What do people think that does for promoting of the game on Tuesday? There is no need for you to be doing no promotion as the player inside 24 hours before the game. What Demarai Gray did on Monday, every Clarendonian who had intention or interest in going to the game was motivated to go. And we only have the 98th season of heading to the World Cup as reference. A part of what Rene Samois did was carry the team around the country so that the fans would get to see them. You don't need to be doing that 24 hours before a game.
You know what they should have done? Instead, if you want people to know about Demarai Gray, you put Demarai Gray on the poster. Because on the poster of Twitter, I heard people saying then, oh, Demarai Gray is not on the poster. You know who is on the poster? Liam Bailey and Whisper. So the people, if you want the people to know about somebody, you actually promote some of them. Them two men come from Jamaica. Everybody know them. So me no know them on the poster. And the man in farm is actually Demarai Gray. You put him on the poster then. And then you go out and promote him after. So there is some poor, but me know why them do that, because them a thing say, are the local fans them come at the match. So me we just put who the local fans them love. So we just put them first upon it, and then that them do. So you're not trying to make the people know Demarai Gray. You're gonna do it when it benefits one on the inside, because ironic. Look at the school I'm gonna give the boots them. Who are the coach of the school there? Not the assistant coach. He said it's just shocking. But let me not go. Just pass that. I said that, and let's move on. You know,
JD.
Why I'm going to school when nobody know?
I'm going to go further. I'm going to go further with it. I'm not passing it. Ethan Pinnock, because of the situation with his family, was unable to make the Gold Cup. So we went to the Gold Cup with a 22-man squad because Ethan was selected in the 23. The moment they contacted Ethan Pinnock and he said, I am available to be there, the face of that should have been, if you're talking about promotion, property rights, and brand management, is that we are going to get Ethan Pinnock for the Nations League. 2 games at home. That should have been the face on the poster. The coach is going to find himself in a shitstream because he continues. The coach has the right to select anybody he wants to select, but he has to be careful to use words in the capacity of the definition of those words. Because the reason given for the absence of Ravel Morrison is the reason.
Yeah, go ahead, because I'm put up something for fan of mine, because fan of mine I keep on saying the youth now play, Bernard now play. So I just bring up the facts on the screen to just show him, because I don't know why he must say still. But go ahead.
The reason given for Ravel's absence or non-selection is the reason overlooked for Whisper's inclusion. Now, I am not hitting the young man that he doesn't have the talent, but in terms of a Jamaican team being selected to impact a competition, Whisper does not make the 30-man squad. I don't believe he has cut off his feet. Yes.
I don't want to cut you, but let me just clear it up. A player made a signing to a team, go into a team. They played 4 games 4 games, 3 games to be, 4 games in the championship. 4 games in the championship, I'm going to put it right here. In the championship and the others. So, and he played 2 games out of the 4 games. Minutes per game, 90. So the both 2 games he played is the entire 90. And then the next game, which is the EFL Cup, he played the next 90. So that's 3 games out of 6. Let me make sure to give you the exact amount. The man just come at the club, sign up on the club, bam, 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 I'm coming at the club. And you are going to tell me that the man not playing games. You see what I'm trying to show you? These are the things you can't say I deal with facts, big boss. And then when you check the things, I mean, not adding up, big boss. You just come over on team. When you just come on team, you not play the next day. Because if that's the case, what happened to my boy Italy? He must sign for Italy. Me not see him play. Me see Kai in Paris go. I want club. He not play none at all to the back end of the games and when a garbage time. You understand me? So, oh, you mean the man not play? Fan of mine not? I mean, I understand that the man play more than 190 minutes. Look how much look how much games the team play. Look, because you have to start from August. They played the EFL Cup. 1, 2. This is where it starts. The 12th. So these 3 games they played right here. 4 games, 5 games. So 5 games to 6 games. What put 5 games, and he played 390 minutes out of 5 games. He was there. So why you move it now? How much wins Sheffield have? Wow! So if you just say the man never play, and now we give you say the man played 3 games out of 5, and he just came at the club, and they are moving to how much wins them have. No, fan of mine, that is not fair. It no matter how much wins them have, him can't impact upon that instant as coming on, because maybe them team need more than just a centre back. They need more pieces. But what you need to do is send me for God to check out what they actually need. And I will find that out soon because I will watch them again because that's what we do. We watch all of the games. You get me? So it's just shocking. It's just shocking how you view it. Fan of mine, all right? He played 2 of the games out of the 4 games in one competition and 1 of the 2 in the next 2 games. I don't mean he's not a player. Stop reasoning like a dunce. And once a person loses a conversation, they go into disrespecting the people them. Who are reason like a dunce? You ask something and I answered specifically what you asked me. Then you move the goalpost to something. So who is reasoning like a dunce? Wow. Fan of mine, be respectful, and I will just leave it alone and move on from there. I'm not going to answer no more of your question because I realize it's hard to reason with you. All right? Because you just explain the same thing what you are doing. All right, so let me just move on there. I'm not going to further nothing because you are trying to disrespect me, and I am not going to stay here and make you disrespect me. So I'm not going to answer to you one more time. You just do your thing and do your thing, my brother. You build up your own thing in your head, stay with your own thing. All right? Yes. You ask me to do something and I'm not avoiding no comment. I pull it up. It does not match what you're saying. All right, so I'm done. Wow. Man, so I read like a dunce. JD, them love make a cuss. No. He comes here and said, I'm moving like a dunce. So that is shocking. May coach do his job. I must say, it could be nice to have Greenwood as Nelson and White. That whisper not ready for big man football yet. That is coming from Andrew 55. All right. I'm saying, Mr. Fanaman, that I'm not going to argue with you. I am done talking. You told me I can't concentrate on you because first thing I don't love man, and I'm doing a job. So you put something, I try to bring up information because you are the one asking to attack somebody here. I brought it up. It does not match what you're saying. You move the metric to something else. Damian Lowe came in, never got game before injury came in, and they changed it to the back 3. The back 3. and an injury. So I can go into metrics because I've watched those games. But I don't want to talk about certain players because if I talk about them, even when it's a truth, you guys are going to say I'm 18 on the players. I am the one watching all of these players. You get me? So let me move on. I am not disrespecting anyone. Let me just take the rest of them. Why can't we all get along? Boy, I don't know.
I know why we can't get along. JD, I know why we can't get along. When somebody close their eyes, to the facts.
Let me turn this down because Pastor nearly deafed me just a while ago. Oh my God, the whole of my head top drop out. Wow.
JD, when the evidence is presented and you turn a blind eye to it, you will never be able to get along with the likes of me. You're not going to make a liar out of me, even if you choose to be a liar yourself. I am going to see the evidence.
Me turning the blind eye and not
No, not you.
Argument.
No. The question was asked, why can't we get along in the chat? And you read that. So you say you don't know why we can't get along, and I am saying I know why we can't get along. The reason I will not get along with somebody who sees the clear evidence and decide to sidestep it. I am not getting along with that person because I'm not going to deviate one iota from the truth. The truth must be the foundation of our existence, or we don't exist at all. And that's how it's going to go with me.
Pastor, the comments are coming in, because 2 hours alone we have, So people get the likes up on the video, all right? Because if you don't get the likes up, it makes no sense to stay longer, Yeah, man. Light bill get more expensive, So I have to get more views and likes to keep my business running. Jermaine said, JD, don't look good on Leon because most of the Villa channels are talking about what he did on international break. So maybe you soon see the British tabloid. Aside from the first game, they said Leon Bailey turned up very poor again. That's what I saw on the front page of the Birmingham News, because on this phone, I have the Birmingham News that comes in because I was in Birmingham. And that's the first thing come up. Leon Bailey failed to impress again on the international thing. So when we are talking about it and we are trying to find the best solution, and people complaining about we talking about it, it's actually in the England news and it's on the front page. So you don't have to ask me, you just go there and check for yourself. So you're right, Jeremy and Blake, that is facts. And Jeremy, you never link up with a man. Damn. Any news about Ravel finding a club? The last time I checked, he was training. With all due respect, this is from Mr. United. Whisper isn't one of the worst players. At the same time, the same rule should apply to all players. Okay, fair enough. David said, Whisper
agreed with that.
The team. David said, Whisper better than half the team. Just give the man time. Look at Low. He's basically becoming just an addition. Another scratch card, big up yourself. Dwayne says, not true. And Jam Sport says, something them did say about Sterling. Okay, about the ready. Dwayne, I know about the Sterling situation, but Sterling and Whisper on a total different level. When they were saying Sterling was not ready to play, Sterling was playing more matches than Whisper played overall at that time when they said he was not ready, because I was at Marvel at that time. Dwayne says the kid is ready. In terms of the international call-up, Dwayne, for my analysis on that, what I saw from him, I wouldn't say he's ready. Dwayne. Because you see, what I think most people I'm not saying if I'm judging you guys wrong, you can come at me right there. I think most of you guys just look at the the individual flashy tricks are just coming in a specific time to do certain things and look like you're flary doing something. So the typical, we evaluate Jamaican football, I think that's what we like. But if you look at the importance and influence of winning, which is defensive cover and attacking cover with solidity, I don't think he breached any one of those feats as yet. So we can say he's a talent, but we can still talk the truth and say, I don't think he's ready. And based off me and looking at football, I don't think he's ready. When I saw Gardner back in those days, Gardner, them know about football because they have been playing football 2 years before they came in the national team. So all we are asking for is more information, which is more game time. For me, he's not ready. And if it was down to me, he wouldn't get picked. I would have to pick somebody else that is getting game time and also give him, because I would want him in my queue of talented young kids coming up. So I would give him and him the Hutchinsons, all of the young kids, them what I need them for. Achieve this amount of thing, and I'm gonna keep your stats and everything and do everything and then bring you in the team. I don't want to make you feel because I'm forcing you. I want you to learn. So you go and learn at your own level, get up to the level what I said, and then you return back. That's how I would have judged it. For me, Dwayne, I don't know how you evaluated it to say he's ready, because based on what I'm seeing, I don't think he's ready, you know? But if you're on the field, you're going to get involved. So you can't just say, oh, he's on the field, he made 5 passes, so that's it. You have to look at all of the metrics, them, which lane he's in, what he's shopping, what he's zoning. You have to apply everything like what you apply to all the football. Yari Mina, my boy from Barcelona, you can check everything what he's doing, and he's 16 years old. He does not get picked based on favoritism or fans' favorite. He gets picked because he's a footballer. He's out playing people on the field, doing everything. Education and football, and he's 16. So the standard should not be dropped when he come on to Jamaica if we want to achieve certain things. That is how I evaluate things. You understand me? So I would agree with Pastor right there. But I never said I wouldn't want him in a team. I saw the kid as talent, so I would give him what he needs and tell him what he needs to do and use that part. You understand me? But that is my way I have came to my conclusion. So for me, that is the reason why I said he's not ready. Not saying he's not ready for big man football, but for what I have here and who I have at stake. I have other players that I can use. You get me? And I would have used them. All right? Yes. Ante, big up yourself. JD, eat your words when Whisper score 2. But it doesn't matter how much you're going to score. You don't listen to what I'm saying. I want this player to be around for a long haul. I don't want this player to be the Jamaican one-hit wonders them, and then we can't put them back in the team. I want the players them to go further. So I want them to get their information right. Yeah, I have no problem with other people, but I'm saying for me, I would agree that he's not ready because I'm giving you information what I would want. Because I want him to stay in the team when he comes in the team. You understand me? That because I would do my coaching different. That is just me. But I would still have him, but maybe not now. So why is it you're fighting me if I give you the metrics, and if you go to check the metrics, and it does not match, it match up with what I'm saying, and I said I would have, once he can achieve certain things, I would have put him in. And that putting in still have to be comparative to what others are doing in his position, because nobody gets a favorable pick. It's about who is putting in the work at the time and what is fitted with my system. That's how football works, people. So it's not about me finding a player and then use that player regardless of the situation. No coach does that. No coach. Unless you're planning to fail. You have to pick according to your system. And then after according to your system, you group up everybody in the same position that you think have the same skill set and look at who is in the best form to pick that one. That's how evaluation goes. But it looks like Uno want tell me, say, football for just go by just picking people and that's it. Winston says, KC haters, he's not ready, although he scored. Oh my God. So all of what me explained just a while ago, you know look at what me actually say. Actually look at what me say now.
JD, can I add something to what you just said? Can I add something to what you just said?
How people not looking at football and what we are trying to achieve, and I never said I wouldn't put the kid in, but I would have given him something to do. And because at this point, I might have people that can offer more than him. And I would have selected those persons because maybe they have they can match the next World Cup. So that's what I would have done. I never said I wouldn't pick him. But he would have to be the best in the position. I'm not going to pick him based off sensationalism. That's what I'm saying.
JD,
Wow.
can I add something to what you just said? In this present Nations League round, there's a 15-year-old playing, I don't remember if it's Grenada or one of those teams. He plays in orange. He's a left back. 15 years old. I want people who are so over the hill with Whisper to go and watch that game that they lost with that 15-year-old left back and watch how that guy zone all the top players of the team and give them, I think they got 4-0 or something like that. Because I went and watched all of the games, the rebroadcast, all of the games, because I'm not able to follow them live. I watched every single one of them. There's a 15-year-old playing for one of the small island teams as a left back. And I want them to watch that player and tell me that Whisper is more equipped to be in the Jamaica national senior team than that 15-year-old in his senior team. And I don't believe that country's team has the cadre of professionally developed players and players in form like Jamaica does. So when you pick a Whisper, it must be JD on the footballing credentials and the necessity that the team has, not because we like him.
David Scott said, JD, why I think Whisper will eventually grow on you. No, but remember, you can't say that because I saw people try to take a title. But if you ask his father, when his father came here, when nobody was talking about the kid, and he said, JD, I have a son that is very good. I want you to watch these videos. I want you to evaluate him yourself. I'm going to give you all the videos. Sit down and watch him. And I sit down one day and watch the kid play all the games them. Look at everything, what he does. And that's why I could have even gone on to Craig Butler and told them which position is best for him. And they turn around and say, yes, boy, oh boy, you're really watching the player. Up to this day, I was the one that actually talked about the position that he's best suited for. And from that's the position that he kept playing. And he said it out as his own mouth, that's his best position. So when I was talking about the kid, and guys, let me put this in it. When I did my first video on Whisper in the Manning Cup, I said he's going to score 50 billion goals. And everyone came on my same channel. Nobody was talking about the kid because nobody knew him at that time. And I said he's going to score 50 billion goals, and it's going to show you what he learned from staying in England for a period of time. Different from what a person would be here in Jamaica and does not have the luxury to do. And he has a bigger frame, and he's faster and he's stronger. Look at how he's going to do the Manning Cup. And people came on my channel and said, JD, you're hyping up yourself. And I said, he's going to dominate. He's going to embarrass everybody in the Manning Cup. And then I did my video, and everybody said, why me I even put this kid on the front of my video? Nobody never talked about Whisper in Jamaica at that time. If them tell you that, a lie them I tell. A lie. And I told him that he's going to dominate Jamaica football because the point that I was trying to prove is how far behind our football was. And our kid just get 1 year at Brookhouse College and go overseas and play some matches, and then at Phoenix, and look how he's going to come and dominate Jamaica football. You can't find that channel because they hacked my channel because obviously they wanted me out of this space. And but I was on Greg Butler and hear what I was saying at that time. I went on channels and said it at that time. And
there are many of the members know who can subscribe to what you're saying.
I know, but I'm talking about new people that just watching me and think that I'm 18. So I'm saying, why can I evaluate a level of football and give you an accuracy that nobody never know? Because nobody never does it. Everybody has to, why me I hype up the kid? And he went on and do exactly what I said he's going to do. But now I can come here and say that, boy, honestly, I look at it and I don't think he's bringing down these zones properly. I don't think he's doing this properly. So I think it might take more game time for me to say that he's, because remember, if you say you're ready, that means you should be a staple here. That's what ready means. It don't mean you play 2 games and go back to in the wilderness, but you're ready as a big professional. And I said, I don't think he's ready because I just believe that he's not game sharp. You understand me? So that's all I'm saying. You have to go in and learn the football. Go in and learn the football. And if he honestly will tell you ask him, he will tell you the same thing, that he needs more game. Because I heard people asking him, but obviously you guys listen to the interviews them and don't listen to nothing what the guy said. Because him himself, I tell us, him want more game time to learn. Him himself, I tell you that, but you have not watched those videos to even hear what the kid had to say. You understand me? So thus, when people evaluating something, it's not hating. Just analyzing something and talking the truth as what you saw and give your opinion on it. It's just my take. I could be wrong, but the last time I was right, and none of you guys was actually here because you never care about that. It's just because the hype now, majority of you guys turn up now when the hype, but you never knew about the history because you would have known about me if you know about history because I had one of the most videos of him on my channels. So come on, people, man, let me reason logically, all right? Let me move on to Fanamina. Fanamina still a cuss with Pastor, so let me take Pastor comment right here. All right, so people, stop this. Winston, stop it. Stop it, Winston. You send me 8KC, not like that. Fanamaya said, do you agree that Bernard should start over loan now? Do you agree with Pastor? If you say yes, then you go against your word. All right? But I never have a conversation with about that. You ask me, you shouldn't put that in it. I can't answer now because you put something in it, sir. All right? I said Whisper will get better, but I don't think he is a starter. Yeah, I think he's going to get better. Obviously, he has to get better because he's going to go against with better competition and also better players. I don't know what level he's going to play at. His handler said he's going to play in the main team, which might not be 100% because I saw other players that are on the level, if not above his level, and still don't stay there. So I don't know what level he's going to truly play at. I will have to wait and see that. All right. If JA is going to think Whisper is the Messiah when he score, the same should apply to all the other players. But that means you'd have to call Demarai Gray, the creator of the universe, pretty much, You get me? So they wouldn't want that. And that is the truth. Mr. United, that is where they are coming from. That is why they are so upset when I said that. It's not about what I'm saying. It's just because I said it when the hype is here. If I had said it any other time, they wouldn't say much. Right personnel at central forward, fullback, DM, and true number 8 will bring us success. What we already have. All right, Mirak said, Imaxit, I think he played the outside channel really well. He played wide and go inside when he gets the ball. Out. Other wingers don't do that well. All right. Why did Chelsea sign him up? Chelsea sign up players, Winston. But that does not mean you're ready or you're not ready. You have to wait and see, Winston. Wait and see what they're going to do with the player. But that's what I've said, Winston. So me and you saying the same thing, but you're just not listening to me. I am saying that he needs more game. So why Chelsea sign you? To give you more game. Pastor, why Chelsea sign you? Not to give you more game and see if you can give us some production. And obviously your role is to produce something on the metric of leading towards attack. All right? Yes.
Let me respond to that by saying Chelsea is a business entity. They sign Whisper now if they even sign him for 900,000, if not $1 million. They see, based on their assessment, Whisper can develop to where they can sell him to make a profit.
Or
So that's
produce
why,
something. No, but
or
Paz, you have to put the or produce something for the club. Because if you think he can produce something for the club, you wouldn't sell him for the profit as yet until he
no,
does
they
what
wouldn't sell him
exactly what you
immediately.
want.
They wouldn't sell him
Yes.
immediately. If he's going to produce for the club, and based on the quantity of the production, will determine the length of time they keep him to sell him. If the forecast shows that he's going to get significantly better, that he will become a $50 million player, they're not going to sell him for $15 million. They're going to keep him and wait until he reaches to where they can maximize their profit. So him doing something for the club, they expect him to do something for the club. It no matter which stage they start him at. The reason they are signing him is because their feasibility study, the assessment that they have made of his talent, suggests that he will become a profitable marketing product. So that's why
Yes,
they
but
sign
how
him.
profitable? How profitable we don't know.
Only time will tell, and
Only time will tell.
that will be determined by
Yes,
what he
and I
produced
think
for the club.
that is the best way to say it. So we cannot, people. I have been here when on the ball on Maggie. We have even songs saying Maggie Luya because Maggie literally become Jesus. So Maggie Luya in name. And no, nobody talking about Maggie Luya, people. So come on, man, come on. Let me chop up. Dirty Harry said, JD, we have to keep on playing this special talent, Whisper, in the national team to keep growing. He's not going to have everything you are looking for. He's still growing, but he's special. Yeah, but I understand that. But the reason why the problem what you're not looking at, remember, you guys give me a job, and the job is to assess talents. Right, assess talents, Pastor. And I have to put everything on the scale. So when I say Whisper now, Whisper, you have Whisper, play right winger, right forward, right midfielder, no, right forward, wing forward. In that same position for Jamaica, at the age, you have around 7 men can play for it. 7 men, 3 of them actually they are Chelsea, They are Chelsea already, You understand me? They are already at Chelsea. You have 1 outside Chelsea, step down playing, and you have Whisper. So 5 players directly in that region. So all I'm saying is, if the others getting game time, why we don't say they are special as well? Because every single metric, they are getting more game time, they are doing more, and value even more. So everything. And the entire world said they are a world wonder kid. Then, so we get a small buzz off our player here, but the other players are our player. So if you said that now, Dirty Harry, why we don't take all of these young kids put in the team then? Because if you take one, and that one is not the top one, which I think at this point that one is not the top one out of the 5 wingers that we're talking about. It would seem a little bit more prejudice, Dirty Harry. So you see where I'm coming from? It would seem a more prejudice than anything else, like you're trying to force something rather than just take the best one then, if that's the case, and then leave people to a standard to grow to that. So no, I would give all 5 of them what I required from them. Because if all 5 of them are play better than Leon Bailey, Demarai Gray, Bobby Reid them now come back, The whole them now come back, And the 5 young players them come back, You understand me? So I would give all of them the equal shot. And I don't think they are giving anyone an equal shot. They just pick one and don't look at none of the others them. And I could look at that via the defensive midfielder department of Kira Anderson. I could look at that as the defensive central coming from Leicester. The coach don't know them. So you know one player, but don't know the other players them. It seems like you're being compromised more than anything else, because you told us that you have a database and you're tracking players, but yet still I know about players in form, and until I make a video, then it reach you how good the player is. That means you're not using a database. So that's what I'm talking about, Dirty Harry. So people understand what I'm talking about. Now you get what I'm talking about. You get me? Now you get what I'm talking about. We have more. You don't know about the players then because nobody trying to sell those players. It's only when I put the video up on the YouTube, you know about the players them. And that is a shocking thing. But all of them can play for Jamaica. So is it promoting one player to either create a buzz around the team, which is okay if you want to say you're putting the player in the team for a buzz and the player actually have talent, which is true. So we're going to mark up this player to be a marquee player so we can sell ticket to the young. And then for the old, Leon Daly can be the market for the old. And then any other spot left, we can put the other talented players them. Even if they are better than the other two, we can put them after because they can't sell a ticket to the fans them. I would have understand, but don't tell me that you're picking off footballing metric. When I have the footballing metric here, right, not matching up to not what you're saying. You see the difference that I'm talking about, people? So when I'm talking, people, just please understand what I'm saying, man. Because if I have all of the things on my table now, and I put it out and show you that, brother, you know, 5 of them, man, I do good, so why them can't come in? Why everybody has a one kid special, but the other man them play at a higher level, and I show say them special, but them can't get in the game. Them can't even get called. That no seems fair to me. If you explain to me, say Jamaican people want this kid, which I clearly saw for myself. So I agree, say Jamaica people want this kid. Well, sell it as that then, but be honest to the people them and honest to the players them. So all right, and one spot is mark out for this player because we have to sell tickets. So 2 spot mark out, which is Leon Bailey and Whisper, because we have to sell ticket. But once we have other available spots, then we can work with the other players, them coming in. And we have to just accept it. You know, but don't sell with no cocoa juice, man. You understand me? That's all I'm saying. Who play at a high level? No, I'm telling you, all the players, them, Sean Johnson, as young players, them. The Hutchinsons, them, they are playing football. All of them playing football. And it's a higher level because the next one is playing on Instagram and then get a call up for the national team. It's not the same level with Sean Johnson. Not the same level, none at all. A joke. Me there here and watch football. I'm going to watch the JPL. I'm going to watch the schoolboy football. I'm going to see the trainings them at Phoenix. It's not the same level football. You get me? So we have a lot of players that we can pick. I have no problem, but just sell me the right thing and I will take out my money and buy tickets. So people say them short a ticket. Well, if me know the right metric owner pick this squad, every match I buy 12 ticket, give people free. Any one of the region they want to go in the stadium, I buy it free. Give them. But me now go buy nothing if me feel like so now treat people. Because I have a kid of foreign, so I would want to know that my kid have a true chance to make the team. But if you tell me, so you sell the narrative, I will understand and I will still buy the ticket for everybody. I would still buy the ticket for everybody. You understand me? But if I feel like you are doing me this service, because I become a part of the diaspora, you know, even though I am a Jamaican born, but I have a kid in a foreign country. You can't tell me if my kid grew up and want to play for Jamaica and you're going to pull all sort of metric, even him 50 times better. You understand me? I just want to know the truth. That's all. So I have nothing against these guys. I just believe that. I just believe from the selection thing, it's favoritism. That's what I believe. And I'm an honest person. I don't like to lie to people. That's what I believe. So that's why I come down hard on these people naturally. Because I'm still watching the other games. I don't just get caught up in things. Yes. No problem, Sean Johnson. No problem, man. That's why we're here to chop up things, you know? All right, so DJ said, but Amari don't ready to play for Jamaica yet. DJ Sean, that is not entirely true, you know. If a player told you the first time that he's not ready and he's making up his mind, you never come back to him the next time. You use the same excuse as the first time for set him ready for next time. You understand me? But remember, them player talk to other people, you know. So I know just one person have the scoop on anything. Because them not really trust people naturally too. Because the way them can see things as we, you know. Because remember, I am outside and looking at things, you know. Say if a man say him come to Jamaica, I wanna ask him about other people. And I tell him about cap. It know seems like you really want him. Seems like you really want him. You get me? It seems like you just use him for a promotion. So so you never may know what's going on through these kids' heads. All right. Mark says Whisper is a great talent. We saw Hutchinson and he's not up to Whisper's level. And I can say the complete opposite, Mark, because that's even the same field that Whisper was on. He was better than Whisper on the field. But clearly you're going to say you never watched that match because it was not good enough. West Kingston, how are you doing? Long time don't hear from you. I said, JD, have something against traditional schools. Which KC happens to be? Oh my God, Jesus Christ. You're not going to bring them school thing now? All right, you know what? Let me done with this argument because they're going to say I fight against KC. So let me leave it alone. When last year I was cheering for KC, you know, it's just when stats reach further, obviously I have to support my school. So, boy, oh Lord. And my school turn over schools. Yeah, Sean, West Kingston, what happened when stats buck people? What did West Kingston, what did happen when stats buck people? You see it? What did happen? San Diego, you can say what you want, big boss, because I'm telling you, people can manipulate, you know, make you think what you not think, all right? And it's not actually the truth, all right? It's not actually the truth, all right? Remember, say, I know just people that Jamaica are in the federation or cling on to the federation of information. You get me? That's true. KC don't need your support. What? Bad mind. True, the last time starts turning over. Yes, so let's keep eye open yourself.
JD.
It'll come back again. It'll come back again.
Their old boy have enough money. You're not going to win that fight. Leave them alone. KC is the king of the world. I know.
We beat
I
them
know.
every time about them. We beat them. All them old boy, them young boy, them superstar, we still beat them. We beat up them superstar over and over. Yeah?
I know. But here what happened. You see, there's a thing in communication that rather than answering or dealing with a particular situation, you deflect or transition to something else. At no point did any of us say Whisper is not a talent worth investing in.
We actually said he's a talent and it's worth investing in.
And nobody wants to see that because their thing is that Whisper must be in the starting 11 of the Jamaica national senior team.
And I'm not going to accept that because
I don't
use that for
JD. If you're going to use a metric to put Whisper in the 11, in the 23, that metric must be the consistently used metric for every player, for every position. Any metric you're going to use to put Whisper in the 23 must be the same metric used for every player, for every position, every time. Other than that, that metric is biased and I am going to say very, very destructive. Because when the players who are presently playing at a higher level than Whisper has ever played and performing well to the point where the footballing minds of the world are crediting them for their performance, and they see you select a Whisper without considering them, how do you go to them to tell them you're interested in them?
And that's what you should look at.
Unless you are saying that these players do not have a mind of their own, they cannot reason, or they're not aware of what you are doing. In this world,
I agree with you, dear.
In this world, anything you want to know, you can get it.
I will agree with you, dear. You know I will have to agree with you, Pastor, because look at it. Remember, we are trying to recruit. You know, you can't just bully people if you come play for you. It don't work. And work under any condition. Majority of the time, they don't pay nobody. That is true. Nobody get paid majority of the time. Nobody that get paid. So that is one thing. So you have to actually work with something and then not getting paid. So it does come like say it's a turn off, like they're trying to make sure it's a turn off for the people them. But let me finish it right there because we kind of want to go. We want to go into more topics. All right. The metric cannot be biased, Pastor. As a coach, he has the right to select a youngster who he thinks has the potential to be great and give him playing time to get experience. But we're not. We think we answer that about so far, you know. All right. So we're not gonna go back in it. They don't like KC and have a problem with the athletes. All right. West Kingston, that's not true. That's not true. I like KC. JD, this is the same KC who got 4 from Idel 4 years ago. Yeah, no. That is coming from MP double 94 because they're going to make it seem like I'm me. I dig up stats for KC. It's not me. I just said every time I saw stats playing them, it seems like KC does not want to win or some mistake happen on the field, but they never won it. That's all I'm saying, you know. But yet still, man's come out here hype up themselves, you know? Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Everyone wants Whisper to be successful. There isn't a doubt about it. Yes, but people got it different. All right? They will encourage Gray soon because all they talk about is the loser and not the winner. Okay. Pastor, you're right, but you can tell the public in Jamaica about Whisper that is not good. Yes, okay, all right. Can't compare Whisper to Amari. Yes, different worlds. I think so as well. This KC conversation is very immature. I think they're the one trying to force a KC conversation. I have not even moved on to the Manning Cup as yet because I've not gotten all the information. I have to call my team to start filming with all the information. And then I will start with Manning Cup as well. All right, because last year I burned it down, called the favorite player and one of the best players, you know, even when people scream. And I said, me turn out right again. You see it? And love bad mind, but me turn it right. People, 200 in the chat, please hit the like button, share and subscribe. Stop bad mind the channel because at least you like the conversation. So we have 130. Do better than that. If we don't get 200, we now come back. So don't like the video if you want ban me from YouTube. If we don't get 200, we now come back. All right. Cranky like to cost me out there, so me I cost the people for likes. Is it a coincidence that JD is a past stat student? Let me just move from it. This man comparing anything about stats to KC is unfair to stats. There is no comparison. Oh my Al's cranky. I can't expect better from cranky. You know what? Let me leave this KC conversation. I had never even brought up KC, you know. It's the Pastor, them beat them, you know. Stats beat them, you know. And I've not even talked about it. Them come and hype, you know. And that's them now win the Manning Cup again this year, you know. Them are going to hype up themselves. They might find one more ball of a hype up. And then that's it to them. We're not going to just done. We're not going to just be a Tottenham Hotspur selling players after the year done. And that's it. Since you're not
Jerry. Jamaica and sports with their traditional institutions is why some of us, when we play against these traditional institutions, we ensure that we become world beaters and they cannot win. This conversation that you're having right now is a conversation that exists between the University of the West Indies.
Play that more on top of on my screen, so finish up a point, Pastor. You know? Yeah, because you want to lead towards back this KC supporting.
No. I am dispelling the conversation in its entirety that it is unfruitful because when you pit the traditional institutions against the non-traditional institutions, there are some athletes who take it personal and ensure that the traditional institutions are on record as being beaten There is such a conversation between the University of the West Indies cricket team versus the Northern Caribbean University cricket team. The University of the West Indies cricket team have players who have even 2 gears bag when we turned up to play them, with 1 gears bag having the entire team gears in it on their play field with their umpires. So I understand why they feel it so much, but it's a non-issue.
Pastor,
If
you're gonna make them
you
fight. No, Pastor, for no. Pastors, leave it alone now. All right, so let's report some news because the KC people them love go like them occupy space and them me leave them alone, me leave them alone. All right, yeah, man. Mirac says on a different level. Satchwell made his new team 3 out of the 6th time and get 2 appearances. That is good thing from Satchwell. Very talented player. And I think he's going to embarrass Jamaica not looking at him. You get me? Big stats baller. Again, that's not favoritism. The guy did something in the Manning Cup. All right? Yes. Conrad, big yourself, massive respect. Yeah, man, people were short at 60 for hit we are short at 60 likes hit the 200. It looks like they don't want me to come back, you know? Even though they like fight with me. It seems the coach have a front four he will always hold on to. But for him to get more quality body in the midfield, wouldn't he need to sacrifice? Yes, Kimrai. Yes, he needs to, and that's why he can't be the top team that he's so dear to try to be, you know? JD, leave that conversation alone. You will not win. I left it alone. Is there another player close to Ravel's quality or better? I think KC Palmer is that player now. The problem is KC Palmer, they have not deployed him in the right position majority of the time, and he still came out here in both games. He was weirdly one of the highest players as well because he tried to do everything they asked him to do. You understand me? I don't think it is best games, but I think he did 2 games that people saw that he will do anything for the team. But stop putting the players them that have real talent and be proven over the world in position that they have to prove to you that they can be a fringe player. I don't like that. Give them their true roles and they are going to excel. The last time Ravel gets his true role in Jamaica team is the best Jamaica ever played football. And it's the best version of Ravel you ever saw in the national team. So, ironic, you put them in a position and play better. But you keep on them have to sacrifice so others go in their best positions. And the others aren't better than them. So it's just sad, you know, but let's be realistic. If Pulisic can't make Chelsea first team now, do you really expect Whisper to what we have to do is Chelsea team is different from now. Different from before. Before Chelsea had seasoned professional, now they have a bag of youths. So it's possible that he can go to the training, break through the training and stuff. But I don't think he's going to go at Chelsea as no first team player. But he will have the opportunity just like Burstow and those guys. Obviously, Burstow and those guys have much more bigger CV than him. So Burstow them was at Chelsea, decide that they are not going to stay there next time. They have mashed up the Prem 2. They have mashed up other tournaments, so they go to other places to improve their career, to come back as a seasoned baller. So they are already in their 3rd installment of professional football. He's just trying to come into his first. So most of these guys that left are more professional than him because they are in years and they have to go on to try build themselves other places because what Chelsea did, just buy the ballers and in all positions, you know? Yes,
JD, just a correction on the statement you just made. Is Whisper a professional footballer?
Yes, because he's going to go to Chelsea.
No. JD.
All right. Yes, he's a professional footballer because he makes the national team, and the national team is a professional team.
All right.
So by that, he's a professional. But it's still his first season being a professional.
Only by playing in the national team is Whisper a professional footballer.
Yes, that is true.
If you're going to really clarify that statement, the national team has played how many games this year? 6?
No, man. We played. Let me tell you how much game we played. We played Trinidad 2 times. We played five games in the Gold Cup, so that is 7. 2 games now. We play around 10 games. No,
all right.
11 games, 2 friendlies. I think we get around 11 games.
Good.
11 games or so.
So hold on.
We have Jordan.
Yes, it's 11. You're correct.
1,
it's
2,
11.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 12, no, 11, 11 games. And we have 13 games in total so far, and then we can move on.
Which of these young professional players within the age group of Whisper has played less than 11 games?
None of them. The other guys that we were talking about, they played more than that.
All right.
Not for the national team, for their
No. They have played in professional competitions more than 11 games. They are playing football on a consistent basis. Whisper has only been called up to play for 11 games. People put that into perspective. We are in the 9th month of the year. 11 games. This is the professional player that we are banking on with halo over his head as being the savior of the Jamaica football program. It is tragic.
I never looked at it that way, Pastor, but that's why I said they have 2 brains. So, Owen said, so if schoolboy footballers make the national team, they are professionals, because he played 11 games and he got paid. So, that's the sign of a professional, right? You played in a professional competitive game that was written up by FIFA, you know? So that's what makes you a professional. So by that law, he is a professional. So even if he goes back and play in Chelsea's Prem 2, he's still going to be a professional via the Prem 2 and also the national team, regardless if we like it or not, you know? Yeah. Butler said Whisper came on and changed the game. Unbelievable. Yeah, I don't think that is true. But obviously, you have to. The problem is what I think with this person. The reason why you guys argue with him so much is because, and I don't think he actually sees it. He always says he's Jamaica first. But I think if he sells himself as he's an agent first, no one will sees his statements them as blasphemy and just out of this world lies. You know, because he said he loves Jamaica so much. But he's an agent, so he has to say that about his players. He's trying to sell his players them, so he has to say they are the best player. And I can bet he says Leon Bailey was the second best player in the field as well too. He has to say these things because he's an agent. So I don't expect anything better.
The JFF had a marketing team half of Craig Butler, we would not have Leon Bailey's picture and Whisper on the poster. But the JFF neither have a marketing team half of Craig Butler, nor a marketing team with balls, much more balls with hair upon them balls. And that is why the football in Jamaica is what it is. Credit Craig Butler for marketing his product and demand of the JFF to market the Jamaica football product. Give Caesar his due. It is Craig Butler's duty to market Whisper. It is Craig Butler's duty to market Leon Bailey. And he has done that to the degree where he markets them into the JFF, and make them the product of the JFF.
True. I can't say anything bad.
It is the JFF failing that promotes the Craig Butler marketing strategy. Craig Butler is a strategist, and you must credit him for the job that he's doing. Well done, Craig Butler. Don't stop doing what you're doing for your players. That is what you earn money off.
Next month we are playing Grenada. Grenada, not Grenadines. Okay. Saint Grenadines. When we are playing Saint Grenadines, I A Grenada we play, man. At the same place?
No, it's St. Kitts and the Grenadines. St. Kitts and Nevis, and then you have the Grenadines that are different. It's not the same as Grenada.
That's what I thought, but it looks like him knows something different. Maybe
I think St. Vincent and the Grenadines are the islands that are coupled together.
I know that one. A Grenada, me know different, but I saying Grenadines. All right, Diego, San Diego, big up yourself. Said JD, explain 18-0 schoolboy football. One team is better than the other, RR. Yeah, you will get some 18-0. Let me try to get some schoolboy football results. Yeah. Let me say Jamaica schoolboy football, because I have not even checked anything. I will properly sit down.
Don't bring up the stats. That's the case. You lose 4-0, you know.
No.
Since this season.
No, I have not gotten anything. I'm just trying to figure. I'm not putting anything on my screen. I'm gonna study first.
Well, I am telling you that don't bring it up, because they get a 4-0 since they'll lose 4-0 since the season start.
So you are trying to tell me something? Oh my God!
They'll lose 4-0 since the season start. Don't bring it up.
So why Cranky and those guys never told me anything like that? You saw them still? You saw them still. Them hype himself about KC, but never told you anything what took place. So, Mr. Cranky, hope all is well with you and the rest of KC, you know? Okay, so Zone A, you had Idle, Calabar, Charlie Smith, Camperdown, Penwood, and KC. But Idle is at the top, Calabar second, Charlie Smith third, Camperdown fourth, Penwood fifth, and KC last. So why nobody told me about that? You see how life is funny?
You think last year Heidel give them 4-0? You think last year for Heidel give them 4-0? At the opening encounter, Heidel slapped them 4 times in their face.
I never know what's going on. And we have passed on this season. We are blooding players for the future. So only KC alone can get the opportunity to blood players for the next season. So why you just don't enter and go to training? They are so hype. It's unbelievable. Oh my God. All right, so Kingston.
Jerry, don't run from it. These same people who are throbbing the KC drum, talking about young player need opportunity. The coach's explanation at the end of the game is that because of the amount of injuries he had to his main players, he brought in 8 players from the Colts team. If the young schoolboy footballer Whisper can make the national team, why can't the young Colts player make the Manning Cup team and make an impact? This narrative where they must sell, they said don't run from it.
Pastor, relax and let me just give the people some information. All right. So Zone D, St. Andrew Technical, 3 points, played 1-1-1, and 6 goals, 0 against. So 6. They top the group. We have Excelsior. I am glad that we get Excelsior this year. Excelsior also on 3 points. Tarrant on 1 point. Cedar Grove on 1 point. Clancarty on 0. And Bridgeport on 0. All right. Then we have Eltham on 6 points. El Selassie on 6 points. Goals difference 15 for Eltham, 12 for El Selassie. Jonathan Grant on 3 after playing only 1 game. Donun on -2 points. They played 1 game. Denham Town played 2 on -16. No, -6, sorry. And Greater Portmore played 2 games and they're on -22. My God. Then we have Zone B, Kingston Technical, KT on 3 points. Jamaica College on 3 points, but KT leading on better goals difference, which is 3-2. All right, R2, but because they scored a goal, and so they have the extra nod. They conceded a goal, but they scored 1 extra goal more than them, and clearly this goal scored is the first, makes the tiebreaker. All right. Meadowbrook on a point, Spanish Town on a point, Cumberland on 0 points, and Tivoli on 0 points there. So good start, good start. Edith Dalton, Mona won their game 3-0. Edith Dalton won their game 7-0. And they are leading St. Catherine in the same group on 3 points, Holy Trinity. And then we have Innswood, Norman Manley, and St. Mary. All right, to finish that one. Georges on 3 points. They scored 16 goals. They won their game 16-0, Georges. It looks like Georges is definitely good this time around. Yes, Georges is definitely good. Clancarty. Jose Marty, 3 points, 4 plus 4. Campion College a point. Waterford, keep an eye on Campion College as well. Yes, Waterford a point. Arden, 0 points, and Pembroke Hall, 0 points. All right, Wolmer's 3 points. St. Jago 3 points. Ascot 0, and Papine, Donald Quarry, and Vauxhall 0. So, yes, 16 goals scored by St. Jago. 16. So, yeah, that is tough, you know. Yeah, man, KC get a nice 4-0, all right? And so we have T-Got join the show later on. All right, let me do a next half an hour for T-Got them. So people, let me see if I'm on 200 likes. If not, we are 50 likes away from 200. If we can't hit that, that means we cannot extend the show because I've reached my time, which is 2 hours. All right, so T-Got, how are you doing? Hope all is well with you and the family.
Hello?
Is this T-Got from Sports Down the Middle?
Yes, it's him. T-Got, are you hearing us? We are hearing us. We are hearing you well.
No, you're not.
All right, you have to jump off and jump back on, T-Got, all right? Oh, is KC overrated when we work to be the best? But you're not the best, it's clearly telling that. All right, look at T-Got. T-Got, jump on back, come back off T-Got, and then jump back on. All right, because he's all right, so T-Got, we're going to kick you off and you come back on. So come back on, T-Got. Come back on, T-Got. We were not hearing you. All right? Yes. Yes, Pastor. So, people, let me just go fast. Who you think winning this year's Manning Cup? All right, let me know. For me, stats will be up there because there are a lot of players that stayed back, center back, goalkeeper, stayed back, and also wingers as well stayed back. So stats will be 1, not because it's my school. Georges will be 1. Campion College, I think they're going to do better this year. Wolmer's will be better this year as well. Haile Selassie will be better this year as well. Jamaica College will be better this year as well. And Idle will be better this year with Charlie Smith. I am not putting KC in it. I am very sorry.
My top five, Georges, JC, Heidel, Stats, and the 5th position is between Charlie Smith and KC.
All right. T-Got, when you come back, unmute your mic here, T-Got. David can say, Mona Haile Selassie, I go come good. They ain't doing nothing.
There, brother. There.
All right, so what going T-Got? How are you doing? Hope all is well with you and the family.
Yeah, man.
I'm going on the Friday, you know? Yeah, man, them come on, attack me. Yo, KC are the biggest thing. And when we go and pull up the result, because I've never watched any Manning Cup game as yet, because maybe I was too busy doing other things.
Yeah.
Then they get 4.
Yeah. They lose one.
They get butter. You know, you can't say that them get butter. You know.
No, all right. Is it for me? I'm not giving up the traditional schools. The traditional schools are always in there. So I'm now I'll go get the traditional school. Georges, KC, and JC. I'm now go write them off. And so they always find a way to come back. Right? So I will put them up there. You understand?
In the top 5, put KC in the top 5 to qualify.
Yes.
All right. Yeah. It's all right, yeah?
And then me I put Mona in it. Definitely I gonna put Mona
Okay.
in.
Yeah,
And
I cuckoo juice yourself. Mona get slapped up by all them big team again. And Mona football. More than football. Them a get slap up like what me tell the master last year say. You see after Camperdown big striker with one diagonal ball tear through your 0-0-4-2-2-1 system.
yeah.
A
Then Mona playing them.
embarrassment them a get a year.
Did they play the match?
Them a get a year.
I know they're playing later on. They playing the match yet? They're not playing the match yet. It's the first match.
They win one match. You know, they win one match. But let me remind them this year, them a get better again. No, man, you got Pep Guardiola style now and say I play 3-2, 4-1 or 4-2-2 and all sort of thing and say you invent it, you're gonna get slap up. Go ahead, T-Gat. Oh, T-Gat froze. Oh, they might cuss me. They said, JD, you just have to understand the delusion. Oh my God. All right, let me leave. Winston, clearly he's a KC man. You know. JD couldn't make the grade to attend KC. And that's why he hates KC so much. And then Omar Fallin said, CB say Mona, say he and Mona will win all trophy. They will not even qualify for certain department. Just watch. Mad football. Yeah, go ahead, big boss.
JD, I'm saying if Mona played a match for the season. Yeah,
yes, they won one. They won one game. They won one.
And they're playing later on. They're playing again today.
All right, let me tell you if they're playing later on. I will press it.
Yeah, man, they're playing later on.
They're playing Innswood. Innswood, they're playing. All right.
So definitely another 3 points. Definitely another 3 points.
All right. So
Innswood have a better cricket team than a football team.
So
they will get 3 points.
So hold on. So the Innswood play St. Catherine first, and they're playing Mona. So yeah, they might get the next 3 points for falsify things to make them look like they might do something on the field. But wait until the big team them come up. And then you will know if they're gonna win nothing. Just watch. Yeah, Selassie is down by Pienland, Spanish Town Road, you know? Big bad Waltham Park Road, you know? Yeah, man.
In the earlier days, Selassie was a good school in secondary football, you know. They were very good in secondary football. Yeah, very good.
Because
long time, man. With Norman Man, they used to play secondary, and they used to play secondary. Then Norman Manley graduated to Manning Cup, and they did good in the Manning Cup.
Manley was always good. Alden says, why Butler can't do nothing good for you? No, Alden, all I said, this man come and put Mona in it, and I said Mona is not in it. And that's all I said, Alden. So why I can't say they're not gonna? So Alden, tell me how far they're gonna go, Alden. You see, if you tell me say they're gonna win it, me gonna say you're a fanboy. So Alden, tell me reasonable why you think Mona gonna win everything, or what you think they're gonna do. Alden, go ahead, Tiga, because the man must have beat me today. He's a beating day, you know.
Yeah. So Selassie was a good school in the secondary. It was Texaco League. They was very good in the Texaco League, secondary league, and man was very good. So they have a good tradition of playing good football. Selassie. They beat my school because that school I used to play for. Don't know. You understand? I was there I was there a year after when Anandalo leave. Understand? I was there when Julian McLeish was keeping and some rest of ball. So yeah, they beat my school. So I expect my school to come back better. So I put my school in I put Donun in I5.
Donun 5 for win?
Yeah, man. I put Donun in I5.
So Tika, they come here, you tell me say KC of Unite, Mona of Unite, Donun of Unite.
JC.
Why? You get retire fast, you know. And maybe only you just catch JC, you know, which supposed to be the favorites, you know.
No, I can't. No, JD, you're doing bad. But put JC first. I said the traditional school them are going. Yes. I said JC, Georges.
Yes, he had JC and Georges. He had JC and Georges in the first schools he mentioned.
All right, and they put the next. Okay, and then so big bad stats now going over for you. That's what you're trying to tell me. Stats not
no,
doing enough.
neither stat nor Katie now doing for me. Don't know now put in it.
So Mona better than stats. Mona better than stats.
Listen, Mona went far. You have to give them credit last year. They went far last year.
No, see, where stats go? People, where stats go? No, please, just please tell the Tiga where stats go last year, people. Please, no, just please tell Tiga where stats go last year because the Mona said, Mona go far. People just tell him where stats go last year. I mean, understand
No,
this.
not because stats. George is never going to win last year. George is going to win last year. The George went anyway.
Yeah, they did good. They did okay. They did reasonable well, especially in the what I call it, the cup. The cup they did okay in it.
Walker Cup.
Yeah. Yeah, they did the Walker Cup. One of them cup they did well. They did well, and they did okay. We never expected them to win it because they were in the zone with KC. You know, remember? You know, they were in the zone with KC. You know. Yeah. So that kind of hindered them last season. Thank you, God Jeffy. So I don't know why this man come. And act like say, and remember, Stats should win the finals. Stats just laps with that sharp goalkeeper. Remember, we do the finals, you know. We win the finals and just shoot the goalkeeper shot. We win the finals. So we win the Manning Cup. And all of a sudden, you come tell we say, we win the Manning Cup. And just shoot the people shoot the keeper shot. That should not be actually keep a shot, people. That's how we take it. And we win the Manning Cup. And true, we didn't need a taller keeper. But I tell you, KC give JC give every chance to win it. Thank you, Jeffy. We'll win it. We'll win the Manning Cup. And true, the keeper shot.
We don't win it, but JC take the trophy.
Yeah, JC take the trophy because the keeper damn shot. And just give away a trophy. And we even take that. And this man come and tell us we in a favorites, we ain't in nothing. And then put Mona over. Yo, I'm done with this. You never watch Manning Cup last year. I joke at the end.
All right. Where was Pat in the training? There was, you know what Mona was in this summer training? They were in Europe. They were in Europe playing football. So
they were in Europe playing football. Which part of Europe they play football? Because you love telling me things, you know. Well, me can find out, because me go research after I come back here.
You know, the coach said them they are in Europe and play some football. About 10 of them people.
Yeah, but that's another team, 10 playing to play football, 10 playing to play football. This is not next over I forget more press coverage. They might get pressed on the field and coverage.
So we have to go with that. If you have 10 players, remember 11 people on the field, and you have 10 players, that means them 10 man that can start, you know, can play over 70 minutes. So, If them players play 70 minutes and up by 2 goals and 3 goals. You understand? They can put in the bench. If you have 10 players over Europe, you understand? If you have 10 people over Europe, nobody else.
Believe me, Mr. I love life, you know. You see a hype up more, the 10 players them over Europe, the whole them are going to come back. You got me tell you, say them youth in Jamaica are going to shut them up very fast again. We win the Manning Cup, but the keeper was shot. Yes! So we did the Euro, I tell you, with a whole after one JC, you know, man. Remember, so we win it to the keeper, the shot, man, and give it a damn game, man.
That was on the ice. You hear that? You
all right. So, let me tell you, so be hype. No, just a hype. Wait until stats wall them. You're going to see if they ice them in the pan. The tall keeper sell out. Oh, JD, not the short, brother. Owen, not the short one. Go back and watch it. Owen, me there start talk about the man shot in the goal. Owen, please go back and watch it. Him shot, brother. I'm Chris Smith, big of yourself, said, JD, you sound like the KC old boys them. Oh, I'm making up excuse? No, I was just trying to tell Tiga how far we got into the game. When Tiga come bring down my school, say my school now go nowhere. You know, I mean, I know how we get into the finals, and everybody else not go to finals, but are we retain some of our ballers them? Majority of our ballers them, but yet still we not good, and everybody else good. Oh, that makes sense, Tiga. Oh, that makes sense.
You got stats? You got stats?
Yes.
What year release that?
I remember early in the 2000s, me leave. But we were the first. Early in the 2000s, me leave. We were the first one that brought back stats to the next round. So we actually here when we go the second round and go far. And we did, I think a Calabar did knock me out.
You do follow cricket at your school? You follow cricket at your school?
Me that play football. Me that play football and basketball.
All right. One of my friends used to go to Stats here. Named Sean Thomas. He Thomas. He play cricket.
Big cricket officer. Sean Cooley or Sean Thomas?
No, him naturally like me. Them call it Sean Thomas the name. Sean Thomas. If you're on the old boys for stats, he's on it.
You never send me on WhatsApp. Let me see my name. Come in
He was a big cricket. He played football too, but he played cricket. He was the captain for the cricket team. He played soccer too.
Yeah, the man love war. The man will tell me, say me I cry. Me just explain to T-God say we did win the game. I just do the shot goalkeeper. Yeah? Him say the shot goalkeeper saved me. The man shot, brother. And shot, yeah, man. The two of them the shot. We need a big goalkeeper in a goal. So the big goalkeeper we want big goalkeeper. Every top league a big goalkeeper. I'm passing out. Yeah, Jeffrey, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. JD, as Jimenez soon come back. You stop hype him now. Me never hype Jimenez, brother. We just go on the game. JD, stop lying. You left in the 80s. If I left in the 80s, me not really be 100 now. Maxwell says, stop crying, JD. JC to the world. Meet the standard, brother. You know what? The argument, people, is just to T-God come here and act like stats not good. And that T-God come here and act like stats not good. You understand me? So me actually I explained to him, say, yo, stats was actually better than all them team here hype up and them retain some of them ballers. And obviously we have a rigorous system that breeds talent and quality. You get me? Because every year them hype up the Excelsior them and them team now. And we start turning them over. You know. And from that, since that, because Christy them, the Christy them the year before, Christy them the year before never do what we want them to do, and they will come in and shell down a lot of them big team there, natural year like me. Okay, what? Alright, T-God, they need to come in here because we need to finish the show. People smash the like button, share, and subscribe. We can't go past the next 30 minutes because I have to go and buy some food on the road, Yeah. And maybe I have to roll go to KFC or something. So I will leave a time that, Pastor, where's Pastor? So people, who you think winning no, T-God are talking about background. Who you think winning this year's Manning Cup, people? Please let me know. And Aldian, you come here and ask me question, Aldian. Just please answer me. I watch one in your Sports Corner. You change your name. You change your name to Sports Corner. I said, big up Shiny JD. You see you sell out, Wall Boss and Cheer Boss. Yes, we are gonna have to shut the show off because they are off to their business. JD, tell Stats Coach to hire Ryan LFC as a team goalkeeper. Right? I wish Ryan LFC for the team goalkeeper. What Ryan doing in football? More than come and tell me same got a dream. I don't know what Ryan doing in football, nothing. You must come and show me what am I doing in football. Him tell me
hello.
Play some corner league and them stuff there.
Ryan says he's fit. He is showing off abs. He says he's showing off abs on his program. Say him fit. It has pay off. That's what Ryan says. And him say
you're gonna be a physical trainer. You're not being a goalkeeping coach. Ryan sell out. So who's Ryan sell out? I am not selling out either. I am the leader of the not selling out pack. So what are you talking about? And standing up for something. So you can't give Ryan my crown. Ryan is not a goalkeeping coach. He have to show me where I'm doing football. That's all I'm saying. Yes, you change your name. You change your name.
Listen, for Mona, why may I give them credit because them baller went overseas and shooting. So we expect something from that. When
Okay,
they
okay,
expect, yeah, you
okay,
understand?
okay.
Then go overseas and train. While you guys were playing locally, they were playing internationally. So you have to put some credit on that.
But just give me
Put
the time
credit
for
on that.
me. Let me go investigate Tigat and come and tell you exactly what happened. Can I promise you when I come back and nothing like what you tell me?
All
So just
right.
let me just investigate and
Investigate.
come back.
All
Because
right.
the news say me I come back with
All
my
right.
accurate
All
statement.
right. I know you're a facts man, you know. And you argue with facts. I know you're a facts man. So is it facts that Mr. Butler have a club in Europe?
Based on
Did
what
you
my
check it?
first research, he's a part of a club,
Right.
but he does not own a club.
He's part of it.
So
He
if you
was.
say he's a owner of a
Hold on.
club,
Hold
that
on.
is
Hold on.
not factual.
All right.
That is
Hold on.
not
Hold on. Hold on.
factual.
All right.
Based on
Hold
what
on.
I've
I let
researched,
you.
I am not finished with my research, so I could be wrong. But based on the
Hold on.
evidence that I've seen written, that's not
Mm-hmm.
accurate.
All right, all right. He's not the owner, meaning that is he a minor shareholder or a majority shareholder?
The person that brought him in, they said that person and him shared under 50%. So it could be 5%, 4% belong to him, and 25% belong to the next person. I don't know. I'm still investigating. So give me the time because I tell you something, left nothing undone. You know. I'm gonna find out the
Yeah.
actual right amount.
What I read about. What I read about.
You read it as well.
I
Okay,
read
okay.
some. Yeah, I read some. No, I read some. But what I read about, he was like majority shareholder. He was majority shareholder.
No, you have to send me that. You have to send me that article because I read the article of the man that brought him there.
Yes.
And that man, from his own mouth, they have under a percentage out of it. So that means it's between him and the man. And more likely, if me bring you somewhere, me I have more of that percentage than you. And more out of under 50, I'm going to be over 25. So
Not
more likely,
necessarily.
I have around 20%.
Jerry, you can see a business, you know, but through me have the money. You understand? You bring me in. You can see the business that you don't have the funds, you know. When you carry me in, me have the more money. So maybe you can bring me in on a business adventure and me have more of the money. You understand?
Okay.
Although you
Sporting that Richie said the club is valued 95,000 euros. Okay, all right then. All right. So I guess I can just buy the club. I never know. Maybe they start investigating anything and just buy a club, you know? Just buy a club.
yeah, the club was
full
there.
club, you know?
Yeah, the club was that.
Yeah,
but as I said,
you know, buy a club.
So
yes, we can buy a club too, you know. I buy a full 100% of a club then. We need to find one of them club buy 100%. But we don't know what we're gonna do with it. We don't know what we're gonna do with it.
Get some ball out of Jamaica. Get some ball come out of Jamaica.
Me not sell player. I don't know about selling player. You know,
buy some player from out of buy some school baller. Buy some school baller from out of Jamaica. You gotta give them a platform for playing from.
Me have to go into some conversation with some people if me go buy a club. If I 100,000 for a club, of course you can buy a club. But we have to figure out what we want to do because you have to bet yourself in them football thing, you know. If you go buy a club, you know. Me have to talk to me have to know where I get my ball in from. You say Jamaica. Me have to talk to some people and then be feed a club to my club. You know, me have to look on that, you know.
Yeah, and then in the long, they might not make the money now the short run, but in the long run, you understand?
Football, you can make back your money, man. You can make back your money. If you play them good, as we said, them can upgrade the club. Them can upgrade the club.
Of course. So when you go buy the club, let me know. Although US spend.
Yeah. Well, what if I come by and buy a club? What? We can't go on a venture like that, here, people. Everybody put 20 and 30,000 euros and we just put up on us buy a club. If 100,000 for a club. Yo, this YouTube thing, it's a YouTuber's one club. Jesus God. That don't sound good to me still. Because me no want to own a club, me no want to put that to me.
Jerry.
We can actually buy it. Wow.
Jerry.
95,000. Jesus God.
I'm going to send you on a hunt to do a feasibility study on us recouping the profit in 2.5 years, recouping the investment in 2.5 years, and then I would consider being a part of the venture.
Nobody can put full. If we are buying the club, people, nobody can put full money. We want it to be a YouTube buying a club. So everybody put 15,000, 10,000, and so we are it.
Yes, but that's what I'm saying. To do a business venture properly.
Here, you want 51% of the club. You can't. We don't want to sell it. Float management saying we have pay some money in the club as well too. So everybody can put them 10,000.
Equal share.
Equal
share.
So why we not come up and buy a club at Jamaica? Why we doing that?
No, Jamaica market space. You're not going to earn back the money. You're not going to earn back the money.
You have to take the players from Jamaica.
Richie, we need to, because we can do a whole heap of thing here, you know. We can do everything, you know. So we need to touch a conversation like that, you know.
Hey, JD,
buy a club, you know, because you have buy a full club, you know, like 100% of the club, you know.
Yo, JD, listen to me, man, and the next panelist. If we buy the club, I'm gonna involve me about soon, because I'm my idea.
I am very sorry, JD. The fact that I would be called as a weakness, and there's never a good reason to lie. But it would be problem.
You can't get. It's just like idea. Where's the idea? Where for the club?
Yes. So if you steal the idea without involving him, you would have committed a breach.
Okay.
It would be a breach. The fact that he wants to be a part of it and it is his idea, you cannot just move away with the idea and cut him out.
All right, so support that. Yeah, that's a good idea, now, people. We need to go for an adventure because sometimes we not have not doing a life, so maybe we can. Yeah, JFF deserves nothing because GS Ferrana this week at Cocoa Juice Club. What?
What kind of club? This would be the only club. This would be the only club premised on truthfulness, fairness, equity, and pure football. The only one.
Richie said, does Belgian FA do transfer of these Jamaican players? I would have to research that. Richie.
JD, I'm going to have to leave the stream. I am.
We don't. But you get a good idea.
Yeah, I am going to. I have an appointment to donate some blood.
Oh,
you
God.
see.
Sorry.
Yes, I have a rare blood type and it is in short supply. So while I'm here, I do what I can. You see, those people who talk about them like Jamaica and them like this and them not do nothing for uplift and aid, whatever them are saying like. So words don't make it.
Yeah,
so
you see me on Nitro, I have a bun out Nitro and times on Nitro. Stop come tell about people on YouTube talk about tickets. Like you want to say about tickets. When you come on the ticket, I mean set all standard of buying tickets for match. I mean people buy tickets for people for match. And you come
I'm going to walk across the road. I'm going to walk across the road. Quarter mile up the road and go do that.
Yeah, take your time, big boss. Take your time.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Have a good day.
All right, boss. Yep. Okay, boss. Drink a lot of water.
Yeah, man.
Yes, that is a given.
The one, Jason. Yeah, man, this is club or Cocoa Juice Club. It's a name. At least we're legitimate and we work for our money. And if we are buy a club, we are buy a club legitimate and we can come there.
And then with our investment in the country, we taking ballers from out of the country.
And we would want, people don't want about their money, so we can say who do want the profits. We have to use it for sell ballers from Jamaica.
Right.
You know, but I think before we could have do something like that. We don't love to be involved in something like that, but we'd have to read all of the things then because we don't want for us to take people baller and then FIFA come down for we are the FA from the country come down for we and them stuff there for fraudulent act and them stuff there, you know? Because
we need to go.
Yeah. Good name? No, it's not a good name. It's in Netherlands. What can Cocoa Juice? That sounds not so good.
Before I click the exit button, that is why I said you would need to take the lead in doing the feasibility study, which would include the do's and don'ts within those laws that govern the ownership and executing of the club duties. We would have to have all of those legal information researched before you make that move. And then on top of that, you would want to know that in the investment, you are looking at recouping your investment starting as early as 2.5 years. It's a business, so you have to look at your profitability.
Yeah, because look at the club, brother. Worth 150 million. Genk worth 127 million. Anderlecht worth 94 million. 94 million, yeah. And Royal and Antwerp worth 65 million. So, we have to figure out how we can get some baller, you know? And then because if we can buy the club and get some real baller, we're not talking no joke baller, real baller, you know?
Yeah.
Things can happen.
We can hire Tapa's coach.
No. It can't work. So what me there?
He got me no cut out yet. Me no cut out yet. No do it.
Since a whole heap of man said they would have put 50,000 out of, or every man would have want to put half and half. So it looks like we can really go into some serious business for buy a club, you know. But tell you what, anybody will see, me I gotta take 2 weeks on this idea, write up some things and see good, and then I'll bring it to you. But if you know, I gotta see, I research first. Let me continue my research. Because look how we can go out with some things, you know, and actually get some baller and do some real things. 97, 95,000, 95, Jesus God. So, so the man in the rich and that man not gonna just buy the club in a full, or the club never just sell in a full. You know? And 95,000. Alright, so people.
Like he was
T-Gat, you look like here. No, T-Gat, I'm not here. Anything you want to eat, you just buy. Yeah, alright. T-Gat, T-Gat gone. Me a bid pan Genk, yeah, 127 million. No, I can't. We can't beat one there. All right, Craig Butler out here making every youth want to buy a club. Want a club? No. Football year. We were going to buy the entire club if that's the cost of the club. We were not going to get percentage. We want to buy the entire club, and then we do what we want to do with it. You know? Yes, that is different than getting shares in a club. Can't believe JD make T-Gat convince him for start Ponzi scheme. You know, let me finish this. I was going to do people. I am not involved in any Ponzi scheme. We're just finding a way to help some Jamaican youth and make some money as well at the same time, you know? Yeah. Which club? I don't know. Where Richie come in and said 95,000 for the club. So we just say if a club like that, we can just buy it. I was going to buy it myself, you know. But everybody said them can put 50%, you know, of the money. So we said maybe we can buy even a bigger club. You never know, but we are going to want ballers, you know. So we have to look at it. Would you keep Butler as an advisor for what? For what, Jason? Me not look at me have sense. Me not, you know, some research every day and come to the accurate information. And then I have my platform and I have you and other people to source information. So I don't need anybody. I don't need Mr. Butler. I will just use my sources them and get what I want, you know. You're going to cover be covering the Reggae Girls. I went that today. No man, on 28th, the Jamaica Reggae Girls. Let me check it. Reggae Girls, Jamaica Reggae Girls. Hold on. When that is. Reggae Girls. Let me see. When is that? Them on Canada. The 23. The 23 man. So Nitro, of course, no whole heap of time that man. I vibes, a whole heap of time that. I can do it next week, man. Me alright next week. Me not the work time. So alright, people. Thanks yet again for another super stream. Enjoy this a lot. Let me read out some of them coming to be super chat. We got 4 super chats so far. So all that super chat them must start investing and pay for the club. Yeah, so 155, massive respect, 1 and 2, and anthems 2 times. Massive respect for all the super chats them from the people them. All right, JD, we will get the club with ballers, so just transfer and buy players from Jamaica. JD, good research, cause look like you need Richie right now, and you just sound like you ate Craig. Why would I need Richie? Football era Jamaican. And why would I eat people? I am not fascinated. I'm not fascinated with man. And that's the problem now, Mr. Football era. So I don't so like you, because I might have more, So that's why I can just do whatever I want, Great stream, but your bias no Ross. True, I smoke the one. Nitro, you get me? I smoke the one Nitro, you get me? Yeah, man. We all need to trump and buy a club. Yeah, we could do that, man. But me I think said man that want us buy a club in Jamaica. How much your club in Jamaica? Me have to ask one of my brethren them. And then we can come to the look at the both sides, Because buying a club in Jamaica, you might have one more night. You see, you football hero. Hold on, football hero. What's my passport then? Football hero, I have my passport in football hero. Still expired though. Cause you walk and trap me everywhere. Say me a real Jamaican. Because me not have a passport. Jason Ferran. Before we go anywhere, people. Can Jason Ferran honestly come up here and tell the people themselves everything that I said about the passport gate was accurate? I've been waiting on my passport for 7-8 months for Jamaica. And what I need to bring to you guys, it is very hard to get a passport for Jamaica. Very hard to get a passport for Jamaica. Whether or not you were born there, yes. So I've been, the man still want to lie because he want to say I'm an Asian. Jason, he works in the building of the passport before. He checked up for himself and got the proof, said the people have my passport for 1 million a year and don't give me nothing. And then 7 months later, they are telling me that I need some new pictures. All right? So, Jason, can you confirm for make the people know? Say, I true me a talk because you are the one who get it sorted out. So, let me tell him thanks. But him still owe me $200 because him tell me, say, I lie me a tell. Not no go so. So, him still owe me $200, people. They said the Asian passport is almost ready. Jesus Christ. Jamaican passport are easy swap, liard. So he said I'm a liar. Wow. This man said I'm a liar. Jamaican hero. A football hero Jamaican. And the man that is doing the passport is in the actual damn chat. And he can confirm Mr. Jamaican hero. So if you saw, that's why you follow back a man because you're liar and you're a fool. You follow back a man with no proof. And me, I bring the proof to you now, and you actually, I tell me, say me a liar. Asian passport take long. So people, I have finally given the proof that I've been waiting the passport for long. And I want you guys to click this, send it to Pika, so they can get my damn passport ready. And this picture attitude, people, is bollocks. They said they want one picture. I gave them the picture, the 2 pictures, and they passed it in Belgium. But because I knew that when it comes on to Jamaica, things don't actually go straight, I gave them 4 sets of pictures. 4 sets of pictures. So I gave them 8 pictures and the next 3 pictures, one was for my license, one was for my ID for the world, you know. So those pictures were passed for the world. And one was for my Belgian passport, which is a world recognized passport. So, and then the next 2 that they sent me to a place in Brussels to do it. So I gave them 8 in total, and then they passed it, and when it goes to Jamaica, the pictures, they ain't valid, but it's valid for the entire rest of the world. The high standard that these people have, they should have applied to crime and violence. Jamaica would be better. That's all I tell them. You get me? Passport traveling by boat, so it's taking some time. Jason, tell the damn people them say your co-worker them incompetent. Yes. But it is, I try tell people some Asian. For you tell the people the truth. All right. So I will not talk about any passport issues anymore. All right. Yes. So I should be getting it when I'm done with the new pictures, because they found that next way where we can actually get the pictures and get it proved before we send it off to Jamaica. You get me? So we have to get it approved in Jamaica, in Belgium 3 or 4 times before it go to Jamaica. So they can just give me the damn passport. You get me? No, brother, come hype both your waffle passport. I believe you, JD. Others have some problems also. Okay. No, well, I have it. This is more a 1 year I'm going to wait for on a passport. So I'm just telling you that when the ballers, them can't get them passport, if I am born Jamaican and I have problems, imagine the baller them that's getting their grandparents, them documents and stuff to come and play for Jamaica. It's almost impossible. You get me? Impossible. All right? And it's almost impossible for those ballers to get it in time if I have to be waiting so long. You get me? My school leaving certificate, I think I don't have it here, but football here, I've talked about stats here, and people come here and tell us I'm going to stats. You get me? So that's the one thing I've learned over this process. How long it takes for the players' them passport to come through, it can easily take a long time. And I know I believe them, because I've done everything for it to actually come through fast enough. And I am waiting for it's going to reach a year. I'm not asking you. JD, I lied. Okay. I see streams upcoming saying no curfew broken. Okay. Okay. What streams? What is that? What are you talking about, Jason? Okay, I don't know what you're talking about, Jason. Football here, you can keep on talking. Maybe I'm one of the most honest person you ever know. Okay. I can't prove it. Football here, you're gonna expose yourself. You're gonna be a lunatic, because if you think you don't know me from in Jamaica, or I can't find somebody who know me in Jamaica, you're a lunatic, football hero. If you want to expose me for saying that I'm non-Jamaican or school leaving, you're a lunatic, football hero. That's something easy to find. My information is very easy to find, very, very easy, because I was very popular in Jamaica, so it's not hard to find me, football hero. That means you're a poor detective. You're a poor detective. You get me? You're a very poor detective. All right, so people, I am done with the day. I'm going to look some food. My lady will order some food and stuff. But I wanted to make sure and give the proof that everything that I've said was true. All right, I know I've proven that via Jason, because Jason is involved in the madness we are going. And true, I want to tell the people the truth. Yes, he might hide, he might beat around the bush. All right. I can't find any high school pictures, football hero. You have to look on the internet for that, man. You know? Just type in my real name and you find it, don't. Just type in my real name, big man, and you find more. All right, so football hero. I played Manning Cup. I played for Coville Gardens. Played for Maxfield Park. I played for I played basketball in Stats as well. I think the Stats basketball, you can find that because at my age in B League, I did broke the record in B League for the most points score. I think I scored 52 points in one game. Something either 52 or 42, one of those two things. I have to go back and check that. So go back in the history of research, football era, and then make people come and tell you the truth. All right? And make sure when you find out you're true, you know. Make sure when you find out you're true, say, me do them stuff there, you make sure you come back and tell the people them say true me attack. All right? Yeah, man. So make sure you come back and tell them say, a true me attack, sir. All right? Mr. Football hero. All right? Yes. So just go and research. Christopher Kerr says, lie. Christopher Kerr says, lie. Wow. Christopher Kerr, I would love to bet that money on that. I would love to bet that money on that. You said I'm a liar. How much money you want to bet on that, Christopher Kerr? Make sure you can bet something you can lose. And you have my number. Let me put my number right here, so you can bet me and make sure you prove it as well. Look at who wants to win some money. Yes, so Christopher Kerr, 2471. This is my number, Christopher Kerr. Add me on WhatsApp and let we bet the money. Come, any amount of money you want to bet. You said a lie, me I tell. Yeah, I would love to bet that money. Come now, because of that Jason do, and Jason owe me 2 bills, you know. So come on again, because you not test me. Should me not come here and brag up myself, and I talk about what I play and what I do and what I this? Come, Christopher. Give me your next comment. You know I bet now. Yeah, man. I'm going to call you out, boy, lie. I'm going to smoke you out. Come, Christopher. Bet your money. I have 1 minute. Only 1 more minute I'm giving you. 1 more minute, Christopher. 1 more minute. Come bet your money. I'm going to give a scrape it up off the table. Boy, you boy lie. People, I don't owe him. It's the other Jason. No, but I just want people say this lie, so no, Christopher Kerr, come bet your money. You say you want money betting. Someone want bet your money. You say me never do it. So come bet the money. Come put all your savings. Make you lose your savings now. It no matter what year me attend it. You say me never do it. All right, me give you my number. So come bet the money. And if you can't, if you come and bet me, me I bring it public when you lose. All right. So people, Christopher Kerr not betting his money because that's what I want bet. Bet my money, Christopher Kerr. That alone me interested in, you know? Because me not come here and talk and can't prove. Every time me prove something, I'm gonna keep on test me again, and me keep on gonna lose the money. Can buy the club after this. Yes, man. But current, me I wait on him follow up. Stop asking me what year I attended Stats. Me have a look back on which one of the years them to tell you. But people know some of the Stats, brother. All right, yes. Because if I play basketball and football, I must go to school. Well, I can just go to school and say I can go to play basketball and go to football and not go to school. Oh, that I heard that the other day, so maybe can't. But I did go to school, Christopher Kerr. All right, so people, we're gonna leave it alone. I'm willing to put money on your head. But you get the number. Follow me up and then make you lose, you know? Yeah, man. You can't actually play and not go to school. Yeah, no, Jason, I took that back. I took that back, you know, Jason, because I remember a man saying I play and I go school. So, yeah, live a double life, JD. Double life? What kind of double life may I live? Jamaican football hero? It looks like you want to reason with me, you know. What double life may I live? Me not a double life. Me have 1 life here, man. Then in Belgium. And that's it, me I live. So me don't know what kind of double life me I live. My trust in God says, what stats mean? Oh my God. All right, so which double life may I live now? Football year. Okay, you always come with some madness. Which double life may I live now? Where you want? Where you want from me now? Eh? Where you want from me? In double life, man. So people, we do 3 hours. We do almost 3 hours. I think we have exhausted this topic, you know. Christopher Curry says, shake my head and you can't bet me up to this point. You cannot bet me, give you my number for because any bet you bet more for make sure I can find a way to sue you when I can prove it. You get me? And you keep on can't betting. So you just want for in your feelings. Typical people. In your feelings, they can't bet. JD, I know. Okay, you never know what it meant. Okay. One in Belgium. And as a wannabe Jamaican on YouTube. Oh my God. Okay, yeah, man. Just no fraud them people, man. All right. No, I never knew you actually want to learn about the school, this name. All right. So Christopher Kerr now bet me. I will challenge him next time. The link is right here in the Christopher Kerr. You could have clicked the link. All right. So people, take care. Smash the like button. I'm going to get the food because my lady already. So it's supposed to come very soon. All right. So take care, people. And we chopped up a good stream. You know, yeah, man. So take care. And I'm not living a double life. I'm a normal human being. Work hard for what I want. Yeah. All right. So don't follow. What a madman name? Football hero, Jamaica. All right. Bye bye. Take care.